Yes, yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer sporting questions from the chat, people. Big up to Sai in the chat because there's a lot of transfer news and rumors going on. When regards to actual football on the pitch, Nicholas Jackson sent off as Chelsea lose 3-1 to Flamengo in the Club World Cup. I repeat, Chelsea losing 3-1 in the Club World Cup to Flamengo. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of questions about that. Once the Chelsea lot get here, I'm sure they'll have questions. And I'm sure the non-Chelsea lot, once they get here, will have plenty to ask and plenty of jokes as well. On the Spurs side of things, they've inquired about Semenyo, people. So Spurs have inquired today about Semenyo. So does that mean that their interest in Mbeumo is dead, or do they try and sign both? In regards to Liverpool, they have announced the Wirtz signing. Well, he's officially there now. He's officially been announced. So big money signing there. In regards to Arsenal, I'm seeing here Zubimendi is in London to meet Arsenal officials and complete that signing. On the Manchester United side of things, couple of outgoings. Jadon Sancho is a priority to Napoli. Also as well, Onana has been linked to Monaco, and Antony has also been linked with a move away to Italian side, Como. So plenty going on. I'm just reading here. Yeah, Juventus also interested in Jadon Sancho too. And on the incomings to Old Trafford, and Mbeumo, talks with Manchester United and Brentford are still ongoing. Big up to Saya. We'll start all of those comments as well. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you run up the likes, people. When you enter the city of sarcasm, hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Hit that like button on that video. Make sure you share this out across all the socials as well, people. Share this out across all the socials at Sarcasm City TV on our socials. I'm going to create a new Twitter. Don't worry about that. But still at Sarcasm City TV on our socials. Follow me on Instagram at That's Me Flawless as well. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Hit that notification bell as well. And I know I'm supposed to do the United Chelsea show, United Spurs show. With all the news that was going on, I was like, let me just start a Q&A. Gotta bring in, one of my favorite Spurs fans, man. One of my favorite people to work with, period. Man like M. De Niro is in the building. My G, what are you telling me?
You telling me, bro? Man's there, man. How are you, man, bro?
I'm all blessed, man. I'm all blessed. All good on your side, yeah?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Calm. And you know what? We'll start with this, actually. So this is Tottenham Hotspur have inquired to Bournemouth over Semenyo. Tottenham possibility appeals to the 25-year-old winger, but Bournemouth's valuation of Ghana international deemed too high, and Spurs, like Manchester United, not proceeded at present. And that's from at Seb SB, someone from the Athletic, so is a reliable source. Thoughts on this? You're not inquiring about Semenyo, but currently price seems to be a problem.
Me not care because, brother, like I said, fam, bro, like, man need to see. Obviously, people may say that's a statement signing, but yeah, it's all good in that. But, bro, like, I don't feel like that takes man nowhere, bro. Do you get me, bro? Like, it doesn't take, man. The only place it takes, man, is better than Brennan Johnson. So, like, I'm not saying don't sign my man, but it's not like, oh, wow, like, I'm going to start jumping up and down. You get me, bro? Like, I need to see the signings that man's expecting. The reason why I'm disappointing myself is because the signings that I want are unrealistic. That's the problem.
Got you.
That's the problem. Do you get me? But, like, in this life, bro, you have to think for the best. You have to dream for the best, bro. You understand?
Yeah, man, gotta reach for the stars. I hear that.
Bro.
Nah, I fully hear that. I think it would be a good signing for you lot, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do think it would be a good signing.
But I hear that. But then where does that take us? Do you get me, bro? Like, where does that take, man, bro? Take man nowhere, bro. Do you get me, bro?
It improves you, man. It pushes you up the table. It makes you a better team. Which means
to where, bro? To where?
To where? Not him by himself, but he definitely takes.
No, but bro, no. You're going around to where, bro? Where does it take me to you, bro? That's what I want to know, bro.
Top half takes you top half. With Thomas Frank, it takes you top
brother.
Half.
I finished top half. I finished top half with Brennan Johnson already. You understand?
Nah, but I'm saying from this season, it's about improving from the season just gone. You feel me? That's
brother. Improving from the season just gone is bring me another silverware, bro. Carabao Cup, anything.
He could help with that. FA Cup or League Cup, he could definitely help with that. 100%. He could definitely,
Listen,
in your trophy quest, without that. Also, I think under Thomas Frank, I think Thomas Frank's would be able to get the best out of him. And I think you also have players there who he'd be a good foil for and vice versa.
did
Like,
you say players there?
yeah, players there like
Brother, what players, fam?
Kulusevski, yo, this guy.
Brother, carved off. Brother, listen. Yo. Let me show you something, bro. Let me show you something here, right? Bro, look. Tottenham Hotspur, bro. Tottenham Hotspur, bro. Yeah, won this Europa League. Yeah, we won this Europa
You
League.
won
Yeah,
the Europa League, yes.
we won it. Yeah. Let me just show you the standards. I don't even want to be this guy, but you've made me have to be this guy today, bro. Let me show you the standards of this thing, bro. Man won the Europa League. The two teams that got to the final was Man United and Tottenham. Says a lot about the standards in that
Yes.
whole tournament, bro. How
Yes,
can all these other teams from all these other countries let man that 17th win the trophy, bro? So now, like, bro. I think that even that happening, bro, is just bro. It was just made to be a Tottenham win, bro. You understand?
yeah,
Now,
man, for real.
as for that instance, bro, yeah,
Yeah.
man brought in Thomas Frank, bro. Man doesn't give a toss what no one says, fam. This guy, bro, I can't lie, bro. He's not taking man nowhere apart from the top half of the table. As for silverware, man is smoking crack. I can't lie, bro. Now,
You would have said that at at the start of this time last season and also throughout the season with how bad we've been. A trophy looked like a long way away, even in the Europa League, despite the standard. So
No, to be fair, I did say that we was gonna win it.
But for
I think
most
we can
part,
win
though,
it.
like for most part, just like you in the minority, like most Spurs fans and most
Oh,
fans
fair
in
enough.
general
If you want to
would
say
have been like,
can
minority,
I
yeah.
ask a question?
yeah, of course, fam.
Do you think Thomas Frank is a better manager than Ange?
Yeah, I don't think Thomas Frank finishes 17th.
But do you just think he's a better manager than Ange, though, in general?
Yeah, I think he's a better manager. Yes. From what I've seen, yeah, it's
Uh,
very limited. But
But
yes, if we're
I think
talking like,
the question is more so: is he a better manager when it comes to being able to get a team in the cup competition get far? Because one thing with Ange in these 2 seasons, he got us far in the cups. Outside the first cup, which every Tottenham new manager makes the mistake. Every Tottenham manager makes the mistake. They rotate too heavy and realize, shit, the team's actually not that good, and then they don't do the mistake again. But also of that, Ange was getting us quite far in the cup competitions. So the question mark is, can he do it? Because
like
it's
I
not
rate,
like
don't get misunderstood,
no,
because
Danilo.
he has
I rate Thomas Frank.
because he hasn't shown
I
it
go
because he
one
hasn't.
further. I would have took Thomas Frank at United this summer.
hey, bro, you know what? You should take him now. How about that?
He's your
Take him now, bruv. How about that, fam?
Why
Bro,
we?
bro, take him now. Man said I wanted to take him, bro. Take
No,
him
I'm
now,
saying
bro.
I would have
Man's happy to.
if we would have got him. I would have went. All right, I get it. It makes sense because I look at what he's done at Brentford so far. He's
Brother,
done
listen,
everything possible so far there, and he's showed adaptability. You see the things
what
that he's
is
criticized
this,
and
bro?
he
Bro,
showed.
what is
But
this,
He
bro?
just needs.
What's
He
going
just.
on?
I
Nah,
can't lie
man.
though. See, the thing is, I'm not a fan of the.
Nah, man.
I'm not a fan of this whole
Nah, man.
Why are you making it out like I'm being deadly serious?
Nah, man.
No,
Yo, nah.
It's, even if you're that serious, like
I'm being dead serious.
being no,
Like,
no,
Bro,
no, 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 say no, no, I'm not
I
disagreeing.
would say.
No, I'm not saying that you're not. I'm saying
Yeah.
that. I'm saying that.
M. Dedero man
Even,
made
even,
me
even,
look like a
even,
bad guy. Sorry, go on, just go on.
even if he's like mad versatile, that's not a good thing in my opinion. Like I know people was mad at the fact how Ant was very stuck in his way. Being too versatile is also not a good thing. Because I'm looking around. Trying to make some research, trying to see okay, what's up with Thomas Frank? What do you want to do? What profiles do we need? Bro, because he does so many things differently depending on the situation, it's hard to even say what type of profile he wants in the team. I would say maybe I would say bare minimum probably you need to be a fit team, which again is not part of what Anches. He wants to like I said, he wants to play he wants to play high structure.
Is that the reason why he does that? Could be a part of because he's at Brentford. That could be
No,
about.
it is a reason, but because there's the only thing that he knows, it's so hard to even say what does he even know do at Tottenham.
Yeah,
That's a big. This is what people are not talking about. Like that's why I'm not here sitting gassed about the idea that he's our manager. Like I'm cool with him being the manager because I understand what just
I'm
Tottenham is
not
as a
cool.
football.
I'm not cool.
But no, I know you know I know you're cool. I'm saying that I'm not cool with him being manager.
Man's not cool, bro.
I'm
Why do you say
saying
things, Devo?
no
Why
no
do you say
I'm
things
no
like
hold
that?
on.
I say something it's crazy. Sorry, go on, just
No, because I obviously no, that's fair. Like I'm not saying that you guys need. I'm not saying that people need to be cool with him
yeah,
being the manager.
yeah,
I'm saying the reason why I'm cool with him being the manager is because I understand what the football club is. I know too many people are aiming for the moon, man. Big up to Pop Smoke, bro. Big up to
mm,
him, but bro, too many people aiming for the moon. The club is not gonna get you to the moon, bro. So for me, I understand. And I'm cool that he's the manager. But when I'm looking at it from his perspective,
mm,
the reality is all this versatile stuff is not a good thing. And if you're not trying to come to Tottenham, trying to play just one style of football or a
mm,
way of football, that it's not going to be different. Because when you listen to his interview,
mm.
he said like, "Oh, it's in the history of the club the attacking football, and he wants to be a front footed and that."
Yeah,
This is what we hired Ange for.
true.
Yeah,
It is.
yes, this thing might be a bit more structured,
Mm,
but was it structured because Brentford just don't have enough of quality where like he can consistently do it, or was it the thing is that this is his tactical football? Like that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I just from what I'm reading and trying to find out, I don't know how. I don't know what he's gonna give me. Though. Like it's one of them ones where like he can play for 5 games the way he wants to play. It works well. 2 games it doesn't, and he wants to go and change things up. And then when that doesn't work, then he has to change up. Like just want to say like having like I just look at it this way in football. Having too many tricks is not a good thing. Having too many options is not a good thing at times.
mm.
Because sometimes you can be a bit indecisive and you start in doubt when things start not working, you start doubting yourself in the idea of okay, what does actually work for me? That's what like I'm just trying to think even at the top at the highest level, how many managers are like Frank who are versatile and to that degree that he is and
Yeah.
are
See?
have been fine, flexible enough, changing their formation depending on what the situation is during the season. Not many top managers don't do that. They don't.
Mm.
They have. Yes, maybe they play different to how they played last season, but they still have the key fundamentals of what he wants this team to be. And this is not what he was doing at Brentford in my eyes.
Bro. Listen, I can't lie, man.
So,
Listen.
like I said, man,
Bro,
I'm telling you, bro.
bro,
Sorry, yo.
bro.
Dero's delivery cracks me up.
Listen, bro. Man hears you, bro. But this is the thing, fam, yeah? Bro,
All right,
man's
go
not
on.
even all these Spurs fans, and even this guy, bro. See, today I'm on smoke, bro. Sam, brother. No one said that Spurs are a big club, bro.
You
You
say
need to
no one said that.
come
That's
here
true.
No one said that.
regularly. Come here regularly and listen to the show, and you
Oh,
understand what where
I
my
literally
stance
said
is, bro.
no. Hold on. One second. I literally also just said, bro. I know what the football club is, bro. So
Yes.
if I was sitting here saying that, man, like if I told you I didn't want the Thomas Francis because I expect better from the football club, but I don't. So don't try to put words in our mouth saying that be saying that we are a big club, man.
Yeah.
Loud
Focus
up,
on
man.
One
getting
thing,
rid of.
one thing about Jez and them De Niro, they are super
Yeah, man.
aware of where Spurs are and what Spurs are. These men are never like,
Sam.
oh, where this, that. You better honest. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, focus on getting rid of Anthony first, bro, and then you can get me adjustment. But I'll continue anyways, bro.
Yeah.
As I was
Yeah,
saying,
no,
man,
no.
because bro, today is a smokesy day, bro. Anybody can get it, fam. Listen, boom. As for Thomas Frank, bro, yeah. Thomas Frank, bro. Listen.
Mm.
Man's giving him 10 games, bro. Not 20, not half a season. Man's
That's a lot
giving
of games to
him
be fair.
10 games. And in them 10 games, bro, yeah, I don't care what none of you think of me. I want a 50% win ratio, bro. Yeah.
5 out of 10. Let me check your
5
fixtures
out
actually.
of 10. But in them 10 games, I don't want 5 out of 15. 5 out of 10
I'm telling
wins.
you,
No
5 out of
draws,
15.
bro. 5 out of 10 wins, yeah. And the 5, bro, if there's more than let me even be. Should I be no, Bunny? I'm on savageness today. If there is more than
Go on,
four
man.
losses, bro. in that 10, I don't care even if you get 5 wins. If there's more than 4
Does the
losses,
Super Cup matter?
I can't
Yes,
lie, man. We're gonna get
yes,
cooked, man. But it
yes,
matters.
No,
no,
no, no.
But we're
no,
gonna
no,
get
no,
Okay,
cooked.
no,
say
no.
that
Yes,
happens
yes,
though. But does
yes,
the
Now
Super Cup matter to get
yes,
into
I'm on what Jez is
yes,
on, bro. Yes,
yes.
It
yes,
matters.
No,
yes.
no, no,
So
no,
if
no,
he
no,
wins
no,
the,
no.
so if he wins the Super Cup, that's in the plus column. Like that's a
Yeah,
positive.
yes, yeah, of course, it's in the positive. But bro, we're gonna
Okay.
play against a PSG team that's not necessarily gonna be. One thing about them.
Yeah, you man can
One,
Botafogo
one,
them, man.
one,
What are we talking
no,
about?
no, no,
What
no,
do you
no,
say?
no, no.
What do you say?
I said
Bro, bro,
you man can Botafogo them, man. You telling me you can't do that?
Do what?
no,
If they have an
no,
off day, you
You're
no,
reckon
yeah,
you not?
you're on a
If they have
different
an
no,
track
off
we
today.
day,
don't, man.
This
you
guy's
man can't
smoking
do what
something, bro.
Botafogo
He
do.
smoked something
Oh,
today, bro.
the difference between
Bro,
Botafogo,
bro.
the difference between Botafogo and our team is the football sticks on the feet, bro. Let's start there, man.
Man said, "Oh, you ain't got players who can keep the ball." Is that what you're telling me,
Bro,
Jones?
Brennan Johnson that runs
Johnson.
the ball off the pitch.
Look at that. We literally said Brennan Johnson at the same time.
Bro,
See,
can you
no, no,
imagine, bro?
we know. Oh, put Brennan in the Brazilian league. I wanted to see something.
My head's hot today. My head's hot today.
Put Brennan in the
Hey, that's
Brazilian
the
league. Let me
European.
see something.
That's the European finals goal scoring winner, Brendan Johnson. But I hear you're
Yeah, you
overall.
take
Bro,
him then. Take him then.
bro,
Bro, man said that, bro. Take him then.
We don't play wingers, man.
bro, based on that logic, bro,
Bro,
when Bruno. No, man,
Yeah,
no,
I
man.
got my own, man. I got my own guys that dribble the ball out of play and stuff like that. I'm good with
bro.
Exactly.
I
So
got
you're not.
my own guys.
So you're good, man. So you're all good,
Yo,
man.
Dinero's not having it today, yo.
Nah,
Big
but
up.
what's it called? What you were saying though? What you saying about the cup, the
Yeah, I'm
Super Cup?
asking. Yeah,
Yes.
like how much? How? Let me ask further. Obviously, it's in the positive. What I should have asked is how much. How much, if you do indeed win it, even though it's a tall task, is it a positive? Because Dinero's
No,
talking about the 50% win rate and him winning. How far does that go to like? Okay, this gives you more time if you do indeed win it.
bro. If you win that, you can lose the first Premier League games, and I don't care, bro. Me personally, but
Okay, so that's what
bro,
you're happy.
bro,
So
bro,
win
you
the
saying them
Super Cup,
Dinero,
bro.
if he does win
bro,
it, how far does it go?
bro,
Bro, if he
because
wins that Super Cup, bro, I'll dance on Arsenal man's graves. Bro, you think I give her a toss, bro? Bro, man will celebrate that like I've never, bro. I will be on a shameless thing. See how Sam said I've never lifted a Premier League trophy. It will look like I did on that day, bro.
Yeah,
Trust me, bro.
yeah.
It will look like I did on that day.
I
I
hear
will
you.
be shameless, bro.
you know what I'm trying
Shameless.
to say, bro.
Oh
Nah, but
shit,
see,
yeah. You
I
might crack me up.
want to allude as well what I was saying as well as that.
Before you go, just let me just run through
Alright,
your
cool.
10 fixtures real quick and then hold that thought. So it's
I
Burnley
I
at
got
home,
this.
City
Yeah, go.
away, Bournemouth at home, West Ham away, Brighton away, Wolves at home. How many is that? That's 2,
It's
4,
done, man.
6.
It's done, man.
Leeds away, Villa at home, Everton away,
Yeah, it's
Chelsea at
done,
home.
bro. Yeah, this done, bro.
What you
Man.
mean?
It's
What
done,
you
man.
mean?
It's done. It's done.
Yo,
It's
you
done,
could be
man.
2-time European champion going into that.
Bro, it's done, man.
No, what's it
Bro,
called? Nah. If you
Go
ask
on,
me,
Joe.
in those 10 fixtures, I say you have to beat Burnley, you have to
Mhm.
beat Bournemouth, you have to beat West Ham, you have to beat. Well, hold on.
Wolves,
In August you have to beat Burnley and Bournemouth. In September you have to win all 3 games. In October you
West
have
Ham
to.
away, Brighton away, Wolves at home.
West Ham
Yes,
away. Oh,
yes.
flip.
You have to beat
Okay.
them. I don't care, bro.
Wolves
Yes.
away.
Then in October you have to beat Leeds,
Better
even if
beat
it's away. I
Leeds.
don't care. Aston Villa have to win. Have to win in my opinion because it's at home. And
Mhm.
Everton away, I say win because it's a new ground. And then the last game is Chelsea as the 10th game, and forget that. And no manager beat
Nah,
Chelsea,
man,
so
we
it's what
owe
it
them.
is.
You owe them, man. You know what I'm
It's what
telling
it
you.
is. Like for me, so
Share.
what? How many wins? So
Sorry,
how many
sorry,
wins
sorry.
have? So,
So
one
wins,
second.
I tell you now.
Look,
Your
let
wins,
me
what?
let
I
me
tell you now.
let me finish that. So Burnley, Bournemouth,
Yeah.
No, it's
West
I have
Ham.
them up here. Share the screen, please. Sorry, I have them.
No, because I'm watching. I'm reading it right now as
Go
off my
on,
screen as well.
No, I know. I mean for the
Uh,
audience are
go on.
watching.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So I have Burnley, Bournemouth, West Ham, Brighton, Wolves, Leeds, Aston Villa, Everton. That's 8 wins out of 10. This is
Yeah, I'll take that. Is
and-
phenomenal stuff.
yeah, and these are winnable games. I'm sorry, there should
Jeez,
be
you man,
winnable games.
that's an early title charge. You might get 8 from 10.
Bro, watch the pictures later. Like this is where the losses kind of come in.
Oh, it gets tougher after that.
Bro,
I
we
haven't seen
play
your
after because the thing is here. So I told you also the first 2 games, first 10 games, Chelsea is the last one. Then we play Newman at our ground. Then Arsenal, Fulham, Newcastle, Brentford, Nottingham, Liverpool. Bro, the loss is gonna come then. The losses.
Can I just say something?
We probably gonna get more than 8 3, because I said 8 wins and 2 losses probably. We're probably gonna lose more than 2 losses in the first 10. But it's my expectation because I'm expecting the team to get better. How better it gets, I don't know. But I'm just saying.
Let me show you something. Go back up, please.
Your time, Prem.
Yeah, just go back up, please. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So W, L, L. So yeah, W, Burnley, L, Man City, L, Bournemouth, L, West Ham. Actually, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, L, West Ham.
Okay.
L, Brighton.
Yeah.
Win Wolves.
So that's
and then
two. That's 2 from 5.
Yeah, and then we win Leeds. The reason why I say that, yeah, is because these man love to get smacked when they go away from home, bruv. So the man knows what's going on here, bro. You understand that? And do you know why it's even gonna be peak? It's only gonna be peak. It'll be even worse, yeah. If I don't start seeing some paper being spent, bro. Yeah. Because it's coming like all the players that man could spend on are getting signed already, bro. So man need to start spending some paper, bro. Yeah, so that we could, because bro, if man goes into this season seeing James Maddison, bro, Basuma, and flipping Brennan Johnson, bro, I'm gonna lose. Bro.
Nah, I get it. Nah, you do need to improve, but I think that's at this moment in time, that's most teams, not everyone, but that's most. Outside of Liverpool has still got to do business, but they've done business as of City. But I think everyone's in that boat.
Who have we signed, bro? What?
Nah, you ain't signed no one yet. Yeah, I hear you.
Matisse Tell. And you man are signing Cunha, and you're telling me I need to wait for man. Brother, nah, man's not waiting.
No. The thing is not. I'll be honest. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm different. The aspect of like, not that I'm expecting like, not that I'm like having low standards. Not that I have some crazy low standards, anything like that. Because like, I'll be honest. I'll just tell you, man. As simple as it is, bro. We're not gonna have a crazy window. Because I'm seeing people say 60, 70 million for Semenyo is expensive. But when you really look across, who's that winger that people say is like 60, 70 million worth? And you don't feel like, and this is also elite in the same time. How many right wingers are out there who are in that 60, 70 bracket that you look at, they are also elite and you say it's all the money worth? Bro, these days, that type of money is for above average players, bro.
True.
And better.
True.
So for me, it's like I'm spending the money. If the manager sits here and say, I need this guy badly, bro, you go and sign him. It's as simple as that to me personally. But I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. And I know a lot of Spurs fans, they're gonna be crushing out at the window. The nail's probably gonna be there crushing out in the end of the window. Bro, you guys are not gonna get a window that's gonna amaze people. It's gonna go, oh shit! Like, we gotta have a good enough window for me to personally believe you should be easily in the top 8, me personally. But it's not gonna be a type of window that makes people shocked by any type of means. Maybe 1-2 players at best. And I think one thing I thought obviously was gonna do the Tottenham show, and I wanted to discuss it over there. But obviously, if we do the Q&A, I might as well do it here.
Yeah. Get still same difference, man. Get off your chest.
All I can say to Tottenham fans. Hey, De Niro, I know you're going to probably crush out about that, is what it is. But depending on what type of window we're going to have, and I'm talking what type of window, we could have a bad window, we can have a good one, but I'm talking about a type of window we have. So let's say you actually go and sign players that the gaffer wants, and he getting players that are really good players. Then okay, the club is expecting him to go on this season, finish high in the table, and see what you can do in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, whatever. But if you're gonna come into this window with youngsters, guys that have good potential, but can also contribute a little bit here and there, I'll be honest, they're not gonna come into the season expecting a lot into the season then. So I'm not gonna have. For me, I always said I'm waiting till the end of the window, not because I want to wait, but I'm saying by the end of the window, I will know what they then with the signings that they're gonna have. Yes, with the signings that they're gonna have, they're gonna tell me what the aim is for next season.
Yeah.
Do you just want to have guys in the club that you want to develop and get them better, and you want to talk about future and all that type of stuff, or do you want to actually bring in some man that can help us now not only get into top of the very top half of the table, actually competing for Champions League, and also try guys that can help us win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and have a respectable Champions League campaign. So this is what I'm trying to say to Tottenham fans. But I know everybody got their own right to crush out. It's fine. But I'm just telling you, me personally, I'm expecting the latter. I think what this window is going to be is that they're going to go and sign some younger guys who have good talent, and their talent frank to develop them. And
you reckon it's a
this is what
potential? Looking more at potential.
trying to develop these guys, because when you look at this market, when you, like I said, above average player, you pay at least 50 or more these days. I don't think they're trying to do that for like multiple
within the
signings.
Premier League, I want to from a like if you're signing them from within the Premier League or one of the other top leagues, more often than not they are that, unless it's like a release clause thing or something like that.
Yes, exactly. So for me, it's like it's just the way I look at it. Obviously, Anthony probably has a different opinion. I know other Spurs have a different opinion, but it's just the way I look at it. That's why even this season I'm just calm. To be honest, I haven't even been crushing all about where are the signings and that, because we know what this club is on. So there's no point anymore for me to go crazy, bro. There's no point. And on one thing I want to say as well before we go, to all I've seen Spurs fans, I see sometimes Spurs fans, wherever it's in your chat sometimes or that chat, they say, what's it called? I actually rate Thomas Frank, and I kind of feel sorry that he is here, because you know what this club does for managers. I'll be honest, man, the fuck up, bro. Man, the fuck up, like, bro. You guys are some bitches, bro. You guys are some bitches, bro. About I feel sorry for this guy that is here. Bro, you decided to come. If a manager is here and he's failing, yes, Levy is probably having a part of it, but you failed as well. This is why you're getting sucked. Not because the ownership is only the ownership fault. You, bro, do your wonders. Ant was able to win me on the Europa League with these owners. Some Spurs fans I had conversations with me. They believed we never was going to win a trophy under Levy, but Ant was able to do it. So, bro, I'll be honest, all these Spurs fans to say that I feel sorry for Thomas Frank, I actually rate him, but this club is not going to work out, bro. Man, the fuck up, bro. Please. You guys sound like some bitches, bro.
Nah, I'm with you on that. He's decided to join Spurs. So then what becomes of that happens of that. Go on, M. De Niro. I know he's going to say something.
Bro, I just wanted to land these last few points on this topic.
Of course, man.
Yeah? Boom. Yeah. First of all, my judgment starts from the links. Man doesn't give big just as say, yeah, I like just because he's, you know what I'm saying, bro. He's the better cop than me, bro. Man's a dark cop, bro. I do shady dealings behind closed doors, bro. You understand?
Bro, everywhere, man. You're gonna have a good cop and a bad cop, man.
Bro, I'm telling you now, bro. Man's telling you now, bro. Man's going off of the links. If I keep seeing these stupid type of links that man's seeing, bro. Yeah. And I don't care about, everybody does all this research and big up anybody who does. But see me, bro. Yeah. Any link I see, bro, man's due to just draw it out, bro. Because, bro, I don't care. This is the only place I can speak my voice. And like I say, you don't know where these vids are going, so let them know that man's outside, bro. You understand? Yeah, man's showing you from now, bro. If I keep seeing these stupid links, I will crash, bro. You understand? Man's gonna crash out, bro. And and it will be for the whole, bro. Man just won a trophy, and man's still out here complaining. Do you know how dark this is, bro? Like, man's it's ridiculous. And then on top of that, you just brought me this guy who, bro, everybody rates him. That's all good and that. Man doesn't rate him, bro. That's me, bro. Man don't rate him, bro. How's man gonna go? Man are telling me, bro, man went to Conte, man went to Mourinho, man went to Angelo, and then we're gonna go to this guy that with what credibility, bro? Nothing, bro. Yeah, and then man are gonna come back here again and say, yeah, Spurs, the crash outs, we're gonna sit here and talk about this. Now, the reason why I feel like this guy is gonna be an absolute flop, bro, yeah, is because what's man's talent ID, bro? Man ain't even seen the talent ID. So even when we're saying, yeah, bring man these players, what players is he gonna bring, man, bro? Because if man start bringing me like how Ange was moving Buki and was talking about Conor Gallagher and that, bro. Like, you get me, bro? It's gonna get dark out here, bro. Man, don't even
Well,
know brothers.
I'll be honest. What's up? I know I said I'm not gonna crash out about Simons, but bro, that part I do agree. Like, if it's like some weird
That
ass
is
player,
come up, man.
if it's a player where I'm like, yeah, like, if it's like a player that I absolutely don't rate, bro, I'll be honest, bro. It's hashtag Frank Old from day one, bro.
Day one, bro. Bro,
Day
day
one,
one,
bro.
bro.
Forget 3 seasons, bro. Like, bro, the guy's out right now, bro. Like,
Bro,
I told somebody
bro,
already, bro.
I'm telling you, it's
If
dark, man.
but continue.
Yeah, nah, defo, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, fam, bro, like, in this context, like, man needs to see the talent IDs. I don't know what his talent ID is on. And then, like I say, bro, it's just one of them things where, fam, we said, okay, cool, us winning this Europa League should do us a favor, yeah.
Mhm,
I don't I don't think Tottenham is a big club, but regardless, bro, Manchester United grab Cunha, bro. Yeah,
mhm.
Eze is there, bro. I don't understand, bro. Man like Eze, I ain't seen nobody linked to my man, bro. Eze is there, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's better players that are there that man can grab. You understand, bro? There's so many proven players, yeah, in all of these type of teams, bro, that man could grab that I would be like, you know what, it's calm. That's why with the Semenyo one, I'm not saying it's a bad signing. I'm just saying, brother, like that's just one thing, bro. Man need to see more than just one, bro. Man, I talk about 60 mil, 70 mil, and what just said that Tottenham fans complaining. Brother, is it your pockets? It's not your pockets, bro. So why are you complaining, bro? Is it coming out of your pocket? If it's coming out of your pocket, come and show me the
Oh,
70 mil,
he's
and then I'll change my mind, bro.
oh, bro. These niggas are fucking accountants, bro.
Come
Swear
on,
to
man.
accountants, bro.
Oh yeah, the club is suing 70 mil on some menu. You absolute nerd. You're a nerd. Oh, the club spent 70 mil on Semenyo. Oh my gosh, like we could have used it. Shut up, bruv. Shut your mouth. It's not your money, bro. What did you do? What? Because we bought a little season ticket, bro. The season ticket ain't even half of what my man cost, bro. Talking absolute rubbish, bro. Listen, man's not trying to hear these silly Spurs. You know what? And this is the thing, yeah. It's so funny because the fan base is part of the reason why this club is so rubbed, bro. By the way, I just want to let man know this now. The fan base actually holds the smallest corn for why we're robbed, but they actually play a big part in why this club is so finished, bro. Like when Levy paints over these little cracks, man get gassed. That's why I knew, bro. Winning this Europa League, bro, it paints over cracks, G. So that's why guys know, you get me, will be like, oh yeah, we won the Europa League, and then brother, listen, the Europa League. If now what Arsenal go and win the Prem, what are we saying now? What are we saying now?
Yeah, you
If
ain't gonna
now,
worry about
if
that.
now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, now we don't need to start abandon, man. Yeah. But
Run
boom,
them.
if now Chelsea, even Chelsea, bro, if Chelsea go and win the next thing again now, bro, it's still dark, bro. But obviously, man just hates Arsenal more than Chelsea. But boom, like if Chelsea win, it's still dark. So like I say, bro, man need to just be building. You understand? I don't like this guy above me, bro. By the way, I just want to let you know this. He's
Oh,
my
Jim City.
partner in crime when it comes to cooking, but this, like, bro, man, this guy's just a beaky guy, bro. You understand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts he is. Yeah,
yeah,
hold on.
nah, he's a beaky guy, bro. Because you know
Yeah,
when you
facts.
brought him, I even got shook. I thought he would start cooking, guys. He ain't really started just yet, but man,
Facts.
scared
Yo,
him.
your reputation precedes you, Prime, man. People know,
I've
man.
been
Proper
on
crook.
this stream for like
Yeah,
17 minutes, and I
yeah,
only
and it's a
spoke.
surprise.
The only time I spoke was to bring up the fixtures. By the way,
Yeah,
Nah,
we were
bro,
just
so
surprised. Your
I'm
reputation
surprised,
precedes you.
bro.
That's why,
But
man.
I'm
I have to
bro,
show
reputation.
you.
flawless. What you did? He got it from you, bro. What you talking about, bro?
What
What
you
you
mean? Yo,
mean, bro?
told you that. Yo,
Reputation.
Bro, what?
told
Man,
you
man just
that.
tried to throw it all away, but bro, you got it, bro. This is Sarcasm City TV. I told them, I said they're the Sarcasm City TV genius, bro. I said it on Mud
Facts,
Brothers the other day, bro. You taught all of these guys, bro. And the thing is, yeah, why Prime is the worst guy, bro, is because he's the only guy that I've actually felt that has actually cooked me, bro, and I can't do anything. Because the guy won a champs, bro. My team has never won a champs, so I can't even be like, oh yeah, da 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 da.
Yeah, but
Oh,
no,
That's
I've only cooked. I've only tried
what
that
did
once.
you call him? The Nero, the sarcasm city? What? Say that again.
Genius, bro. The Sarcasm City genius, bro. It's dark, bro. That
Nah, but
man
MD
there.
Nero, don't do that. I've only cooked you once, bro. I've only tried it once.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying. It's once.
Brother, no. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Don't
Stop
do
it.
that. It's once,
Bro,
bro.
you've
Don't do
cooked
that.
me. Do you know how many times this guy's, and I can't
Once.
believe I'm out here saying that guy cooked me. It's crazy. Bro, do you
Once.
know how many times this guy cooked
Of
me? And the
course.
thing is, yeah, he cooks me not with like 10 lines, bro. It's one liners, bro.
About, yeah, it's just
It's
about.
one liners. It's a bar,
I
bro.
don't. No, bro, no. The only time I've cooked you was when Chelsea beat Spurs 4-3, and I
Bro,
came on and that wasn't even me cooking you. That was just cooking your fan base that were talking loud.
bro, I
That
beg
wasn't
you,
even
go
you.
back and do your job properly again. Go do your
Do
clips
my
again.
job.
Go back
Bro,
to
I've got
the
clips.
yeah.
I've got
Go
clips, bro.
back
What
and
are you
do,
talking about, man?
bro. You do your job so properly, but on this occasion today, you need to go back, yeah, and just go and look at your actions towards me, bro. Man could go to the
Go
Jakes
back
and
to the
say to
drawing
the
board.
Jakes, it's along the lines of bullying, boy. But man, just you know what? It's because I cook other people. I'm willing to just hold the
Yeah,
one.
me.
You know what I'm
I'm saying
saying?
facts.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's
Now, why
always
are
on
you
my
doing?
head.
Why are you doing ad libs,
That's
bro?
always on
Why,
my
why
head.
is he? Why is he doing ad libs, bro?
Free flawless. See,
See what I'm here
No,
for,
because man be on my
hey,
bro?
head, yo.
hey, you know how
Man
company
be on my
you
head.
know how people say Arteta's a student of Pep. Well, I'm a student of flawless, bro.
Oh,
The
now
sarcasm
you're a
academy,
student of
yeah,
me. All right,
Yeah,
okay.
hold
yeah.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Flawless
Blame me, you
Guardiola,
know. Blame
flawless
me.
Guardiola, yeah, flawless Guardiola.
This is
What is
all right. You mama all
Hold,
like this
hold.
when you got here, you know.
No,
Don't
we
do that.
weren't. No,
You
we weren't.
mama
No,
all
we
like
weren't. No, we weren't.
I'm
No, we weren't.
saying
you man
we was
felt
like this
comfortable here, yo.
high.
Everyone feels comfortable here to be themselves. That you just see like, all right, mom, I can cook here. All right, cool. Everyone's just
Don't
comfortable
do
here
that.
because I'm just like, all
Don't do
right, do
that.
your thing.
Don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I'm
Bro,
sorry that I allow people to
Even
be
Jez
themselves.
wasn't this bad.
Yeah, he
Jez
again,
wasn't this
hear what
bad.
you said. Was it this bad? I just allowed Jez to be himself here. And then Jez shows the same way
Okay.
you show
So
Brooks.
you allowed the fuckeries then.
Yeah, I just allow people to be
Ah.
themselves. That's what I do, man. I want people to be comfortable in their own
But
skin.
when
And be
it's
comfortable
when
doing
it's
the same thing.
when it's Amarim doing it, Hoyland and Garnacho, that's a problem. All right. Cool.
Yeah, that is the problem. You know why? Because he ain't getting results. You know, if he was getting results, I'd hear it. One thing about Sarcasm City, we get results from it. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
results.
You definitely do, bro.
with some counters on here, bro. It's actually amazing that we do.
It's just, bro.
Crazy.
I saw Mr. What's his name?
I
What's
still
his
feel
name?
like Leicester. I still feel like Leicester right now. I'm saying,
Bro, Jez. I saw
yo.
the characters are serious characters. Flawless has got a top scouting network, bro. I saw Mr. 16 out of 10 tried to say link, bro. Bro, don't worry, bro.
I even got, you know what?
I'm saying, bro.
Don't
Well,
I,
worry, bro.
this.
I
I'm
was
saying this one
ingrained in
just
the
did.
show. I was ingrained, but big up to everyone tapped in. Over 50 of you lot locked in. Let's get up to 50 likes, people. Like check 1212. It is a Q&A, so get your questions in as well. Big up to Veda every single time. Veda, if you're about, I'll send you the link as well. But big up to Veda. Make sure you lot subscribe to Veda Games TV. Says, well, it's only the group stage in the Club World Cup. Don't let men not in the competition talk crazy to Chelsea. See, Veda, this is why you're a
You
crook.
talk about
No one
Arsenal.
even spoke bad.
Shut up,
Nah,
Vader.
but no one even spoke bad about Chelsea.
He's talking about my Vader. Shut up, bro.
Right, what's happened? What was he talking about? What did I miss?
Why you don't need to bring up Chelsea, man. Shut up, Vader. Man.
Well, it is in the title, so I kind of understand that.
I mean,
but you know
wait,
what,
I mean-
Prime? We'll go there, man. Nicholas Jackson sent off. Chelsea 1-0 up, then conceding 3. Thoughts on the game, man? Talk to us.
Blackson.
Yeah, man.
Jez, you defended Jackson all season. So
No, I didn't defend him all season.
Actually, yes, you did.
No, I said, you know what?
I remember the first half of the season, Jackson was scoring goals. You were defending him, so it's cool.
No, I was saying, I want to defend myself before you go. All I'm saying is, yeah, I'm buying into the dip spell. Like, you know what I'm saying? And no, I'm selling it though. It's what it is for. Like, no. He went from Nicholas Jackson to Nicholas Blackson, bro. To my eyes,
Okay,
bro.
that's
But it is
fine,
what it is, bro.
That's fine. But when Igal buys into Arteta dips, Igal's crazy. That's fine, whatever, man. Anyway,
let him be. No,
that's cool. It's cool. Anyway, I can't even blame you. I blame Flawless anyway, so it's fine. But regardless,
Yeah, hashtag blame Flawless.
hashtag blame Flawless. That's a good title for a clip, actually. Hashtag blame Flawless. Jackson, he can leave. In his last 4 appearances for Chelsea, he got sent off against Newcastle, missed the last few games of the season. somehow fumbled a one-on-one before he even got to a one-on-one in the Conference League final.
That touch was crazy.
And then he tried to act like he was injured just to celebrate minutes later.
He missed a he scored, but he missed a header in the final. And he comes on, and in 4 minutes he gets sent off. Like, the guy can go. Our goalkeeper, less said about it, the better. I got clipped online because I said something about him. I stand by what I said, though. I stand by what I said. Middle name can leave. If you know, you know. I get what Maresca was trying to do. He's trying to experiment and stuff. Fine. But once you see the way the game's going in the second half, you need to start making quicker subs to change the game. This whole thing Chelsea fans want to do of, you know, oh, Palmer needs to play on the wing. Palmer played on the wing, didn't do anything. So, you know, can we let that die?
It was lukewarm Palmer.
Madueke still... Oh, but Wenger just fucked up a chance. Madueke still shit. Neto's better, but still not really good enough either. That Jehovah Witness we have at center back needs to go back to church. Paul will...
Wait, who?
Jehovah Witness, bro.
Chalaba.
Right, man.
Why
he's actually a Jehovah's Witness? Or you just calling him that because he's like a god?
No, he's Christian. He's Christian.
Flawless. When it comes to my slander names, I do my research, bro.
Yeah, I know you do, but I didn't know if he was calling him Jehovah's Witness just based off like his personality type of thing, which would make sense.
No. He's bro. This guy drops Bible quotes online after games.
Hey, there's some Bible quotes that fire, man. I'm not gonna lie. Certain Bible verses, prayers. I'm telling you. Listen, like I live my life by the Serenity Prayer. I think that is fire.
I'll be real. There's certain people in life God won't save, like Flawless and Chalaba. But anyways, what?
That is crazy, you know. There's certain people in life God won't save, like Flawless and Chalaba. Why you say fuck me for, yo?
Flawless. I have a clip of you saying that you're going to hell.
Yeah, you know what I meant when I said, yo, you see the title of the channel. Go on, the floor is yours, man. Go on.
Cool. Now it's I know what you meant. Cool. Now it's I know what you meant, but the clip says different. That's fine.
You know who you are.
Shut
but
up,
yeah, Gusto was awful. Like, we can't keep this. Gusto first season was class, and I defended him at the start of the season, but it got to a point where there's no defending you. The basics you're just not doing. It's as if you have no brain, bro.
Who's this? Sorry, you're talking about Sanchez? Is this the goalkeeper?
No,
Gusto.
Oh, Gusto, you mentioned. All right, cool. Nah,
basic, like
who you said that first. Sorry, go on, carry on.
Yeah, because the first half of the season. Wait, what?
I call it Sarah J, but
oh, Gusto Sarah J. Why?
That is mad.
I saw that one time. I saw the tweet. I saw the tweet on Twitter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Listen, it's cool. It's Jez's preferences. It makes sense. But yeah, but Gusto, the first, like at the start of the season, get it. I defended you because Maresca was playing as a false 10, it wasn't working. I get it, but now it's just the basics you're just not doing. So, but the thing is, you are talented. So you going and doing well elsewhere is a worry. But if you're just not working here, then I guess you might as well go. But my worry is we sack Maresca and the next manager we bring in plays a completely different style. Meaning some of these players will work and some of them won't. And that's my big thing. I keep talking about these sporting directors. We just signed, we're going at young, talented players for the sake of it, but there's no real style and philosophy of how we want to play. Going from Poch to Maresca doesn't make sense. Going from Potter to Poch and Maresca doesn't make sense. We end the season saying that we're going to give Sanchez, Jorgensen, Petrovic a chance in the Club World Cup, and Penders will go out on loan. And then we get linked to Magnon for 25 mil. And we try and haggle that down, the price. even though he has 1 year left on his contract.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, we want to play 60 mil for Gittins, and we were willing to pay 60 mil for Garnacho in January. It's like we take one possible step forward, but we're taking 3 steps backwards. One of the best goal scorers in Europe last year wanted to come to our club, and we still couldn't get the deal done. Yeah, because of money, because of wages or whatever. We start the transfer window well by signing the Lap, even though he wasn't my first choice. He actually is a good striker. But yet, we follow up by not doing anything. No goalkeeper. And what's funny is we'll end up signing Magnon anyway, but we could use him in this Club World Cup.
That's a disadvantage, though.
It's like, what?
No, I'm saying that's a disadvantage, bro. Like, you don't want a black goalkeeper. I'm telling you, bro. The guy's not good as well.
Okay. Anyways,
he's not. I'm just telling you, he's not that good.
No, I agree with you with black. I agree with you with black goalkeepers, but Magnon's actually one of the few in it. So, but regardless,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, I can't even say war a trophy. You won a trophy. Hey, hold that, Arsenal. Hold that, Arsenal. Anyways, yeah, it's just annoying because people will want to do this. Fan base will want to do fake politics about the manager, but ultimately, what we still don't have a real philosophy. We still don't have a real style unless it's Maresca's style of play. And how long is that going to last? Because if he gets sacked, then it is back to square one. But people just don't really seem to recognize that and what's going on. It's so frustrating because it's so obvious what's the problem. But I don't know. I guess that's it, really. The game itself was just, I don't know, meh. But yeah.
Did you lot play? Because I only saw the last half an hour. What were you lot like in particular in the first half? Was it a deserved lead? Was the game 50-50 with Flamengo the better side?
The game was okay in the first half, but they grew into it in the second, particularly when, you know that clip, Flawless, I played you.
Which one?
Of what I said about middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there was a play where we got countered and they had a chance, I think, like at the back post, and one of their guys crashed into Sanchez and he went on the ground. Since that moment, they like really grew into the game, and then they scored the equalizer, and then they scored a second goal, and they just had like full control. And they sat back, and we were just trying to break them down with no pause, no penetration. So yeah, I'd say they were the better team for at least most of the game anyway.
Oh, so it was a deserved win, and that seems to be what your manager has said as well. Look at this Vader guy talking about to watch this game with a nice meal. Hope you enjoy your meal, Vader. This guy is absolute.
Vader, can you join the Q&A? I actually want to speak with you because I haven't spoken with you before.
Yeah, he knows he's more than welcome. Vader's no, I said that to him before. You see how he just ignored me, but I still got love for him like a brother. It's all good. All right, let's see what. Yeah, I'm trying to get to it now. What he actually said also. There's a lot of information he said here. This is Maresca. I tried something new today with tactics for next season. Flamengo deserved it. Congrats to them. That's it. And I believe there's no more comments.
Fine, because like this is he said something, I think before the first game or after the first game, something like this is kind of like a preseason, but it's not a preseason and stuff, which fine. So I get that he wanted to try something to experiment, but I would rather have secured the win and then we can experiment in the third game when it doesn't mean anything. But even if you want to experiment in this game and start the game with an experiment, when you see it's not working, make the change quickly and kill the game. Because like we took off, the lap came off for Jackson. We took off Reese. We took off Lavia, I think, or Lavia came on. Yeah, Lavia came on for Reese, and obviously Jackson came on for the lap. And like we kept Gusto on. Like I would rather have started with Reese, win the game, be like 2-0 up or something, and then bring on Gusto to kill it. Yeah. But I don't mind.
fair.
The people complain about the reshaping the midfield tactic. I don't really mind about that. That to me isn't really a problem. It is what it is. It's
You got
not
no
like
other midfielders.
Santos.
we
Oh,
do.
no,
We
from
have
fullbacks.
Chris
We got from
Santos
full.
and Isugu, but
Yeah, shit.
Igusi?
I don't know. That is the thing is, if we were winning the game and comfortable, Santos then would have came on.
Yeah,
With
like surely
20
try
minutes to
him.
go.
Try a central midfielder in midfield.
Yeah, but the way Chelsea
Ross-
fans speak about this Santos guy, there's a lot of pressure on the guy.
Yeah.
So I kind
Hey,
of get.
you're at Chelsea. Play him. You in at the deep end. This is Chelsea
Exactly.
football.
Well, you signed for
I
Chelsea for
know,
a reason.
I know, but you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If we bring him in and we still lose, then Chelsea fans are complaining about, oh, he threw him in to die, and so
Right,
I
This is
don't
what it
know.
is.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying. I just don't get it.
Welcome to football, man.
That's what
Welcome-
confuses
I know,
me.
I get it.
Welcome to football, man.
No, I know. I'm just saying what this fans will do. But
Like low key, what he needs is the welcome to Chelsea kind of moment, man.
oh
That's what
my
he needs.
god,
He needs that moment.
the Tunisia side, they're 1-0 up against LAFC. Damn, and we're
Yeah,
playing
we
them
have seen
next. We're playing them next. Nice.
Yeah, man, we will be there, man. We'll be watching out for that game on the playback, people. We'll be there
Oh,
as Chelsea
there's
fight for
no
that
way.
place in the Club World Cup.
There's no way
110%. Hey,
Chelsea
big up
loses
Beijing
to
Pops.
Egypt.
Big up
Big up.
Corey as well. And
Um,
Vega, yeah, and we know you're getting food ready. I didn't believe you weren't lying. I'm just saying the comment before that is typical.
No, I
you.
think he's responding to me.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
is
so.
it? Well, we knew that, like in regards to seriously, no one doubted him getting food. We was laughing about him about it's the manner in which you said it, Vega. That's what it was. You could have just said, "Yeah, I'm on later." Man said, "I'm gonna." Man said, "I'm gonna enjoy." What was it? I'm gonna enjoy my meal and watch this game. It's this guy, yo. He's such a.
But,
I mean,
what do you call it?
what's wrong with that?
Cole
what's wrong with
actually played. He played well in the first game.
Hey,
and he
if
had
Chelsea would have won, he
game.
wouldn't have said that shit. That's why I'm laughing. Chelsea
I
would have
don't
won
really
4-0
mind. I mean,
right in that comment.
From what I know about Vader, he doesn't hate Chelsea. So.
Nah, he don't hate Chelsea. He'll just troll anybody. That's what
Oh
it is
yeah,
with Vega.
but that's you as well.
Yeah, 100. What? I defend myself. That's what I do. I don't open
can-
control.
I
You see
can
how they
say-
started the show? I've just been trolled and attacked by M. De Niro. the
Yeah, I
entire time.
defend myself. You're
That's
bro.
it.
You're,
I'm saying, I got
Small-
attacked by
small-
Jay.
you're a
I got-
victim.
I've been
Stop the
attacked by
cap.
all of you. lot.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Smallest violin in the world, man.
Hey, hold on. Yes, M. De Niro. 1, 2, 3. Always the victim. It's never your fault.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, boy, it's never your fault, man. Hey, listen, hey, I even got an addition to that. Never a victim is always your fault. Hashtag bun flawless in the chat, man. Hundo, man.
Facts.
Yeah, like that, bro. Hashtag bun flawless, man. You know what I'm saying?
Victim mentality.
Bro, victim mentality. The guy that created it. The guy that created it. Can you
Yo,
imagine
I'm
it,
just
bro?
trying to create a space,
Flawless. They're gonna
to give their opinions.
Flawless, they're gonna start calling you.
The man that created the city, and now you're complaining.
Yeah,
Oh,
facts, man.
they're
It's
gonna-
a bit
they're
of
gonna
war,
start.
man. So you saying
Bro,
this-
how can
now-
you be the victim of what you have created, brother? Listen,
Facts.
can I just ask? Since you're always a victim, I know how to done your dance now. Look, since you're the victim, yeah, why did you call this channel Sarcasm City TV? Tell me.
Yeah, because sarcasm about it is hilarious. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
No, they're gonna start.
Hey,
They're gonna
Prime,
start.
can you send Corey the link, please?
They're
Corey, I
gonna-
need to
they're
get my
gonna-
new Twitter up already. Can you send him the
What's
link,
it called?
please, Prime?
Flawless. They're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
start calling.
My fault. Yeah, what Corey? Message me on Twitter. Am I following
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah. Send him the link on Twitter, please. Send him the
Bro,
link.
Flawless,
On
they're gonna start calling you Arsenal as an insult.
Twitter. Yo, I know it's mad, yo.
Come
is
on,
mad.
man. Hey, big up the chat, man. Hashtag bun flawless, man. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
what's it called?
Violins
Flawless.
up, violins
Bro,
up,
you
man.
know what? You know what? Now I get why Troops removes you, bro. If I had the controls, I'd do it myself.
This is bad child truth show. Yeah, that's just
Bro,
unfair.
can you share one sec? I'll tell you when to share it, bro. Like,
Yeah. No stress. Do your thing. What's this? No music on it, right?
now it's like some sound. Hold on, this.
All right, cool.
That's you right here, man. Hold on.
People pretending they don't see shit, so they don't get.
That's you right here, man.
Yo, what you yo, it isn't my business, yo. If it's not my
Nah,
business,
you know what?
I'll
No,
be
that's
fine.
not flawless. What flawless will do is flawless will laugh in his evil laugh and then get complain when it's pointed at
Yo,
him.
I can't help out my laugh is yo. The laugh was this It's how the laughers, babe. Yo, like
My
this is
is
my doctor,
Latimus Prime. Just
yeah,
Prime.
that's his out there. You see
Easy
it in the chat. Look, there is. Latimus
You don't
Prime
need to
Corey.
put me on
That's
big
it. You can take. All right, move your, take your camera off. Take your camera off. Turn your camera
You're an
off.
evil guy. You're an evil guy.
There we go. Yo, right. There you go, man. I should have told you to turn your camera off.
Evil,
See, I'm
evil
there
guy.
making this worse. Yo,
Evil
what's
guy.
wrong?
Evil guy.
Why you laughing, yo?
Evil.
Don't
You
let
don't know
him
what's in the
do the
background.
crime, yo.
You don't know what's
Don't
in the
let
background.
Hey, Prime, we have
You
a
don't know what's in the
brotherhood. Don't
background.
let him there. Don't let him stoke the fire, man. Don't let him do that.
You don't know what's in the
Hey,
background.
bro.
Don't know.
Tricky.
Hey, do you know why that was so funny? Yeah?
Unprovoked.
Do you know why that was so funny? It's because he wasn't expecting it. He just looked at the camera, bro.
Hey,
Don't let him do that, yo.
Bro, that was
Crazy
sick,
work,
bro.
yo.
Bro,
It's crazy work.
I was about to go to another tab, bro. I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It was for Corey, man, so Corey can get on. That's what it
Hey,
is.
bro, man
Flawless
looked at the
panel.
camera. So you don't have to do that.
Flawless spot and panel thoughts on Flamengo win against Chelsea. Jackson red card. Obviously, Prime spoke on it more in depth, being the Chelsea fan, but I only watched the last half an hour. So all I seen was Flamengo being pretty much from when I turned it on, is when Flamengo was doing their thing. And then they scored the equalizer, and then from then it was all them, pretty much. And I don't know how Chelsea started and set up and how they was playing. Prime said Flamengo was pretty much the better side throughout, but I think there's a time and a place Maresca's saying there to experiment, win that game, and then you experiment in the third. I don't get that. I don't understand why you would experiment in the second game when it's must win. Where if you win that second game, you win the second game today, then you can experiment in the third game and play youth players. Like playing Reece James in midfield. Like Reece James, we know is a quality right back. Play him at right back and try a central midfielder, even if it's a youngster. Play him there. All right, if you play him and it goes wrong, you know he's not good, or maybe it's a one-off.
Speaking of youngsters, hey, I'll send it to you, Corey. We had a funeral a few days ago, man. So happy. You know what happened on Tuesday? You know what I woke up to? Alfie Gilchrist is leaving my football club, man.
Oh Lord, man said Alfie Gilchrist.
No.
Alfie Gilchrist.
You don't understand. Because when he came off the bench and made his debut, I told people this guy's not good, and people wanted to tell me, Prime, he's young, give him a chance. No, bro. I told people you're gonna send him out on loan and sell him for pure profit. But because he pocketed a finished on, people want to tell me the guy's a good player, bro. The guy's a failed centre back. He's 5'10", and he gets shunted out at right back. Even though we had a better right back in our academy in Josh Achington, there's another reason why it's always fuck Pochettino.
No offense, bro. No offense to you or any white people in the chat, bro. The guy was white for the Cobham Academy, had a bus car, bro. Like this is why they raised him, man.
Complexion for protection facts. Complexion.
I can still. Hey, I was proven right. So
nah, you don't think it was proven right? It was random. I know, sir. It's crazy work, man. Flawless people want to remove you from your own channel. It's crazy. And yeah, the Jackson red card was idiotic. I don't know what he was thinking. It's a stonewall red card. Why?
I thought he was gangster for that.
The guy
idiotic decision making. The Newcastle one was the exact same.
The guy doesn't think, bro. And the thing is, like, there's talent there, but like at a certain point, because I didn't watch the first half against Newcastle. So when CP and the rest were so angry, I wasn't, because I didn't see the first half. Yeah. But seeing what he just done, being on for 4 minutes, you would think us buying a striker would make him like buck up his ideas, but he's still performing. So here's what it is, man. Villa are interested, so you go to Villa, and we'll probably end up getting Morgan Rogers or whatever.
You know what? Yeah. You know what the funny part is there about the Jackson thing is, and Flawless would know as well, bro. Remember when Marshall was talking about how this guy can become world class?
Who can become world class?
I remember getting told on a certain panel I was hating about him, but hey, that's a whole different conversation.
Like, the thing is, I said, yo, let me bite into some Jackson dips and all that, yeah. But I wasn't calling him world class.
Jez, you also said he's better than Oshie, man.
Of course he is.
He's not better than Oshie.
This guy don't wear Oshie, yo.
Hold on.
Hey, Jez, is there any Nigerian players you rate?
He's better than Oshie still.
Hold on, let me.
Who's better than Oshie?
What's it called? Nicholas Jackson, bro.
Hold on, let me.
That's why I joined in listening, bro.
Hold on. Let me actually.
Hold on.
Let me actually think.
Hold on, Jess. MD Nero, are you not Nigerian?
Yes, I am.
He is Nigerian.
That's the whole reason why. that's the reason why he's better than. That's the reason why he's better. Jackson's better than him. The atrociousness.
Jackson better than Usher.
Let me tell you why.
The only thing Jackson is better than Usherman at, bro, is messaging Astrid Wet, brother. That's
hey,
it.
bro, listen, I hear you, but let me tell you why. This is more than just, you know what I'm saying, just levels of your ability. Yeah, this goes back to the African Cup of Nations, bro. This is where this started from, bro. You understand? Brother was out there just missing chances. Anyhow, man was having 1v1s. Nah, bro, I'm not hearing it,
He
bro.
wasn't given chances, bro.
What do you mean, brother? I will lose my cool now. I'll lose my cool now.
Terrorism football.
I'll lose my cool now.
He's the terrorist.
I'll lose my cool now. He's a terrorist, bro. Do you not see what he was doing?
Alright. So okay, let's say Mdadero. AFCON's coming up, obviously, this season. December, it starts January. Hey, say he delivers the AFCON to
Nah, bro, play Nathan Teller instead of my man.
Nathan Teller.
Man said Nathan Teller.
No, play Nathan Teller as striker. Play Nathan Teller as striker instead of man. How about that? How about that?
To answer your question, yeah, about if there's any Nigerian that I rate, bro, every Nigerian that doesn't represent Nigeria, bro. So, Esse, Saka, these guys who act like they're Nigerian, but they play for a different country, bro. Big up to them,
bro. Can you imagine?
Wait, hold on. So is this the same Saka that you cuss every day? Cool, Saka.
Exactly, but I rate him more than any player that plays for Nigeria, bro.
Yeah. We rate him more if he had declared for Nigeria. You rate him less. Is that what?
The same Saka.
I would hate him, bro.
The same Saka that's never sniffed a trophy in his career. That's
wait,
cool.
so wait. Just to clarify, Prime, so you rate Usherman as Nigerian striker, yeah?
Yes, bro. Have you seen the rest of our strikers?
Bro, I can't lie, fam.
Man, like Ian Nacho and all them, bro.
Good strikers.
You got Ian Nacho,
Ian Nacho's old. Ahmed Musa's old. Boniface is not good.
There's someone else. I swear you lot have a more
there's
striker.
Paul Onuachu, to be fair. He's like
what's the high profile is
he's like 6'7".
Okay.
Nah, I don't care.
The reason why it's high profile is because we have an abundance of strikers. But in terms of actual quality, it's only Usherman.
Man, them are making man use Chukwueze, bro. That flipping scrub, fam. Brother, man's had enough, bro.
Chukwueze is a winger.
No, hear what I'm saying.
Go,
bro. Yeah,
go.
Man, them are saying, listen, Usherman, wherever else he plays at, that's all good and that, bro. Scoring goals, do your thing, innit? But when man go to play Nigeria, man, them must be taking little pink slips underneath their door. I don't know what's going on here, bro. That AFCON, bro, my man was missing sitters. Like somebody told him, brother, just go and sky the ball. The guy missed the penalty, bro. Man's not hearing this, bro. This guy's a scrub, bro. Man can do the, bro. You see these AFCON players, bro. These Nigerian players, I've clocked their thing. That's why man doesn't rate Yakubu, bro. Man was balling at Everton and then came to Nigeria and started moving like a scrub.
What MD Nair is saying there about Nigerians being asked for our country, it is correct, bro.
That's why my agenda's there, bro.
These guys, Flawless, you know how I've been saying for the longest that, like, when there's expectation on Nigeria, we don't deliver. That's why we got to the final. No one expected us to do anything, bro. And then we got to the final. We got gas. I said some shit on the Q&A. We lost.
Bro, I was with you, bro. I was with you. I said the same stuff, bro. No, I said the same stuff, bro.
Flawless. You see why Flawless is a villain? You see that evil laugh?
Bro,
AFCON was the greatest hate of all time.
The whole scenario. Not only M. De Niro's like hate for the players performing bad in AFCON for the point you mentioned Yakubu, which is yonks ago. You also with what you said on that Q&A and then losing that final as well. And I'll never forget that weekend because Jordan lost in the Asian Cup that same weekend. Oh, it was beautiful.
Bro, it's not even that.
It was great.
You know what?
Nah, Yakubu didn't deserve that, bro. My man got brought up.
You know what we had to fight against? It's not even a Yakubu. I hate Iheanacho and Igalo. Those two.
Okay, let me ask you, Prime. You think you got a shot at this next one?
Hell yeah.
You got a shot. What?
No,
The AFCON winning the same question for you,
because there's-
Dinero. You reckon we got a shot at this next one?
There's expectations now, so no.
Bro, do you know how we even got to that AFCON final? Bro,
No, we're
Hey,
not.
we
No.
need- hey,
Who's
hey,
your
when
beef?
these man, hey,
Who's your
Dinero, when
go-to
these man
final?
start doing AFCON content, we gonna need
Yeah,
you,
bro,
man.
you
You gotta
need
pull
to
up for a
be
couple.
on
Corey,
this.
bro,
No,
this
no.
is what I'm saying,
Um,
Corey, bro. This is what I'm saying. You asked me, who did we beat?
We beat South Africa in the semi-final, and we only took that to pens. We played Ivory Coast in the group stages that we beat.
Bro,
We played Angola, who that was a bit of a
bro,
trek to win.
we almost got flipped.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Taking South Africa to pens is wild, bro. I couldn't name
Yeah,
one
bro.
South African player, bro.
Gee, Nigeria are scrubs, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The best thing we've done in the past few years is beat Jamaica. That's the only thing, man.
Yeah,
Was
bro.
that man can
bro.
do.
hey, that
Oh,
watch
the
along
game.
Troops did. That watch along Troops did, yeah. Hey, Troops was fuming, man. It was
The game that
I told
the game-
Troops, yo, stop. That's why I stopped doing Jamaica watch alongs, man. Hey,
the game that confirmed.
actually
Nah,
game that
because
confirmed
for y'all
Osimhen.
doing them Jamaica watch-alongs is crazy times, bro.
ain't even a
Like,
crazy
I
time
be
because I
going
do
live at
hey,
like midnight, bro. For y'all, like,
Corey, I do
crazy, bro.
NBA streams and that ain't even a problem. I'm just not trying to see Jamaica. I got United to deal with. I was like, yo.
Nah, yo, staying
Corey,
up that time to watch Jamaica must be
Corey, are you African? No.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Which country you from?
No.
Where are you from?
Bro, we don't even got a national team, bro.
I was about
What's it called? Bro, I'm Eric Shea,
No. I know.
bro,
Where
I
are
got
you from,
Isak. I got Isak, and that's it. I got Isak, and that's it. My man plays for Sweden.
Oh,
That's
oh,
it,
bro,
bro.
he's with Ahmed then and them one, bro.
Bro,
Where are you from? Ethiopia?
Nah, I'm Eric Shea.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
Eritrea.
really East
I
Africa.
thought you were Ethiopian. You could play for Lewis and them, man.
Hell no, nah, you're crazy.
So you
Nah,
got from
bro.
Nigeria here in a group with Tanzania, Tunisia, Uganda.
yeah, we're done, bro. We're done.
Bro,
Trust me.
hold on.
make out the
Hold
group.
on, bro.
Trust me.
You want to tell me that big boy Osimhen, you can't get out of the group?
Flawless. Tunisia are actually a good side, and
Yeah, they're
Uganda,
good.
we play third group game. Guess who's Ugandan? Mike's.
Oh shit,
Bro.
that was Max Uganda.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
Flawless,
remember
bro.
that.
Flawless. What you need to
Mike's,
understand,
by the way, Mike's has been saying for months that Uganda will win AFCON.
bro.
And the way
Prime.
AFCON is set up, it's not that crazy, bro.
I like Prime. Let me even explain something to Flawless. Prime, you do know, Flawless. You do know, yeah, that Nigeria was the first team to draw to Zimbabwe. You know that, right?
Nah, I had no idea. I didn't
That
know.
we literally drew with Zimbabwe. They just patterned the national team getting their thing patterned, and we're the first team that decided to go and play them and draw with them. Yeah, say no more. Say no more, bro.
No.
That's what I have to say.
So before I just gotta say this, bro. Yeah. The game that certified Osimhen to me as a bum was when he played Ghana for the World Cup qualifier for the deciding game, bro. This motherfucker, bro, game on the line, balls coming in. Instead of just trying to top it in or anything like that, bro, this guy's trying to do an overhead kick and completely misses the ball, bro. This is what I was like, yo, bro, I put the Hoyland over Osimhen, bro. Fuck that guy, bro.
Bro, you know the national team eats pounded yam, bro. Like they eat pounded yam before they play matches. Bro.
Hoyland is crazy.
Pounded yam,
crazy, bro.
Pounded yam.
Jez can talk all this shit, but Oshimen's our third top goal scorer in our history. But it's cool.
Bro, and what is he done, bro? You know how much I cook Ghana, bro. I don't give a shit about what they do.
Don't think I don't remember you as well cussing Oshimen last AFCON as well. I remember
when did I cuss Osimhen last AFCON?
Did you rate him last AFCon? Did you rate him?
I rate Osimhen.
No. Flows rate Osimhen.
Hey, my bad. My bad. You know what? Nah, my bad. Because you know what? You were doing so much banter. I assumed you were being powerful.
I was crashing on Nigeria just because you're Nigerian, but I do rate Osimhen. You know I want him at Old Trafford.
Nah. CP. Fuck off, bro.
I'm saying like I've done said this like he's top of the list like of players.
No, this is the worst striker. This is the worst striker.
Let me ask everyone. Who do you think is winning AFCON?
Yeah, that's a question for you. You don't know that.
I generally believe Nigeria can win.
Hey, Nigeria, fuck
Shut
it.
up,
There we
Jez.
go, man.
Shut up,
Bro,
Jez.
allow it,
Nigeria,
bruv.
Shut
Allow
up,
it,
Jez.
bruv.
Nigeria, man.
Okay,
There we
Allow
go,
it,
man.
bruv.
Nah,
Allow
nah,
it.
nah,
Like Osimhen gonna bring it to the green, white, green, man.
Osimhen's gonna bring flawless. Osimhen's gonna bring it home, man. He's gonna bring it home.
I'm saying, what's his coming home in Nigerian dialect? You know what I'm saying? There we go. That's what it is, man. I
You know
can
what is?
Google it.
Flawless's opinion doesn't matter because he doesn't even watch. Jez is a criminal. No.
Now I'm invested.
Wait, hold
Because
on.
of you,
Wait,
man,
wait,
I'm gonna
what?
watch this one. Because
Why
of
is-
you, man,
why
I'm
is-
gonna watch this one now. You know, I'm a
No. Why is it criminal that I'm believing that Nigeria can go with the AFCON?
Yes, bro. What are you on, bro?
Nah, Jez, you're doing what I did last year. You're trying to have a go. This is revenge for what I did last year. This is revenge.
Nah, bro, Jez literally said, "I believe Nigeria can be the AFCON."
Nah, you
bro.
don't.
I believe
Bro,
Nigeria
Nah,
can
you
go.
know,
Okay,
you know what?
look at this.
Because
Hold
last
on.
AFCON going into it, right? I said that Ghana can be dark horses because of their team. What Nigeria basically did get into the final. I said Ghana could do that if they get their shit together.
I told you
Jez
that.
flipped out at me. I
Hey,
was like,
hey,
"How
hey,
dare
hey.
you?" Yada yada yada. So he's trying to do that to me.
Bro, hold on. I'm looking at this Nigerian team right now, bro. So
You
you
stop
telling me?
it, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Jez.
Stop it, bro. Nah, bro. I'm not even gonna let you.
Every
lie, bro.
time,
Stop
just
it, bro.
stop it, bro.
Stop it, bro.
I'll be honest. The
Behave, man.
only teams that stop Nigeria from winning this
Behave, bro.
the North African side.
You're
Senegal.
not serious. You're silly, bro.
Brian,
You're
give me a
silly.
name.
You're
Send
silly,
CP the
bro.
link, please.
You're silly, bro. Can you
No.
imagine this guy? You're
No.
silly.
The link.
Man said no.
No, yeah, I'm not bringing a nuke into this. No,
I actually want to hear his thoughts on Chelsea. Actually, that's it.
No, flawless. No, you don't. No, you
I
don't.
I do.
Stop it, man.
Actually,
No.
did you
Stop
watch
it,
the
bro.
game? Did you watch the game?
What did I watch the game?
Yeah, the Chelsea game. Flamengo.
Hey,
Did you
bro.
watch it?
Hey, fuck Chelsea, man. Bro,
Yeah, I hear
listen.
you on
Boom.
that. But did you
But
watch the game?
listen.
Yeah.
No, on a G thing. Look,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask you this one question. Yeah, this is just
Go,
on
go.
a G thing, innit? If he comes in, bro, yeah, you're actually asking him to come and speak about Chelsea, bro. If I hear man talk about Osimhen, bro, I can't lie, bro. We need to find a way to boot Flawless off of this live, bro, and just take
Hey,
control, bro.
1999, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Super chat. 1999, you can kick me off.
Nah, what's it called?
Bro.
Now CP rates. Now CP rates
Yeah,
Osimhen.
CP's a fan. Yeah. You rate Osimhen.
Is he?
Yeah. You rates Osimhen. Yeah, you rates Osimhen, bro. Like,
Oh yeah,
this
he's yeah. That's yeah.
No, we're not
CP's on
doing that.
crack,
MD
bro.
Nero. We're not doing that.
I got you,
CP
CP. Give me a
rated.
second.
I just sent it to him. CP rated
Oh,
Lautaro
bless.
Martinez.
Bro, yeah, CP, yeah, bro. CP's
Nah,
a funny
Nah,
guy,
bro,
bro.
I've been said
until-
Lautaro Martinez one of the
wasn't
most
until-
overrated strikers.
Exactly.
Nah,
and I
he
kept
is,
telling him that.
Oh.
Big
and it
games,
wasn't until-
brother.
Do you remember?
stinks.
Do you remember Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid?
I think he's a good striker, though.
It
World
wasn't
Cup
until
winner.
that moment when CP realized that Lautaro was actually a scrub. So, but
Broski.
yeah, like,
CP
flawless.
defended Enzo Fernandez was twerking for that guy, bro. You
But before
understand?
we do,
bro?
because we are gonna get to it. So I'm De Niro. Who do you currently right now? 'Cause obviously you man know much more than me about AFCON. Who you look at to win the tournament? Who you look at right now and go, yeah,
I
that's
always stay to Senegal, bro. Their team is peak.
Senegal.
Yeah.
Shout out Nicholas Jackson, man.
Jackson.
Bigging up the wrong Senegalese. man.
If Jackson wins an AFCON, and
What you saying,
Salah
Bram?
is crazy. Senegal is actually a good pick because they've been like their run of form. They haven't lost in like a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ireland played them last international break. We gave them a very good game, to be fair, but you know it was a draw. England played them, got put in a spliff. Is what it is. I'm still picking Egypt though. I've been saying that since the last AFCON. I'm still sticking with Egypt. Salah,
it's in Morocco, correct?
It's Morocco, and with AFCON, when it's held in North Africa, North African teams tend to have an advantage. So I'm sticking with Egypt because there are other North African teams I don't really rate like that. I think Morocco is very overrated, and Tunisia is not good enough to win it, in my opinion. So that's it.
First, what you saying? What you saying, Corey? Out of the teams.
I don't even like obviously because like what's it called, bro? We don't even have we literally don't even have a federation, bro. Like our country literally, yeah, bro. We gained independence. Like
I'm sure you might have a team, man.
We don't even got a federation, bro.
don't.
I'm telling you, but like looking at like all the other ones, yeah, bro. Like I'll probably say like Senegal, bro. But like I would still say like even like it's like still because I know Ivory Coast won the last one. Like I'll still like back them to like even like do decently well.
How can a man say we don't have a
See,
federation?
man,
It's true, bro.
Man,
Man,
I
no
just googled it, man.
federation, bro.
I
he's
see
not
a
wrong.
national football
No,
team,
no,
man.
but he's
You
not
man.
wrong, bro. Somalia, bro.
You man got a
Somalia.
team. I knew you man
No,
had a
no,
team.
flawless.
That's too
No, he's
funny,
right.
bro.
They
Yeah.
don't, not really, because Somalia barely have an international side.
Wait, who's
Hey,
ranked higher in FIFA?
Ahmed could play for Somalia right now. I'll be so
Bro,
real.
they're
Nah,
they're
he's
literally
not wrong. He's
no,
not
no,
wrong.
no.
Speak on it,
Actually,
bro.
no,
He's
actually,
not lying, bro.
no,
Ahmed
he's
can
not.
start in midfield.
Prime is not lying. Prime's not
He's
lying,
not
bro.
lying. Prime's not lying.
Somalia be recruiting guys from the cages, bro. I'm not even lying, bro.
Ahmed right now Ahmed could go AFCON this January, December now. Right now he could play. Actually, no, they won't. They haven't qualified.
Bro, they're not. Bro, if Somalia gets to AFCON, bro, I will be there just for the banter.
Bro,
I'm saying, bro. Nah, I literally need Somalia to get there just for like the banter. Bro.
Actually, before we
Bare
let
flair,
CP go,
bro.
before
Bare
we let
flair,
CP
bro.
go, my pick. Before you let CP go, yeah, my pick for AFCON's Nigeria, and I'll beat Dallas.
Bro,
Just bare
shush your
banana and
mouth.
rice on the
no,
side.
Shush your mouth.
no, hold on. Hold on. No, I'm gonna clip this. Yes, explain why Nigeria are gonna win AFCON.
You know
You know why? Because I
Explain.
picked. That's why, man.
Shut
You know
up,
what I'm saying?
Flawless.
That,
Shut
that,
up,
let's
How
fix it.
about you, man? Shush your mouth.
Jez, explain.
Bro, how about that?
Explain. No, because I need the clip. So, Jez, explain, please.
Oh no, bro! The reason why I'm saying Nigeria get to the World Cup, not
Be serious.
sorry, not World Cup,
Serious,
to the
be done.
AFCON.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
Let's go.
No,
Look at you.
hold on,
Look at
sorry,
you.
no. I tell you why I said World
Shameless
Cup.
guy, bro.
Hold on. The reason why I was saying World Cup is because I was looking at Nigeria's squad and then was saying the last game that we just played was qualified. But the reason is because I'll be honest. If you tell me Nigeria can't get second in the group with Tunisia, Uganda, okay,
I'm
Tunisia,
gonna
I hear you. Tunisia, I hear you because Tunisia, they're defensively
lose
sound
it, bro.
and they play on the counter and order. So I think they can probably just go shit house like a 1-0 win against Nigeria. But bro, I don't think Nigeria would lose to Tunisia, Uganda once it gets to the AFCON. And then from there, unfortunately, I can't see the road of because you know how you're in the knockout stages, you know the road like Group A, second place, this team. I can't see it right there. But I'll be honest, unless it's Egypt or Morocco or Algeria, I don't see why Nigeria can't be up there for winners.
You know why I disagree with you? Because if we face a big side in the knockouts, I'll actually like the thing is with Nigeria. If we face a big country in the knockouts, I'll actually back us to be able to beat them because that's just what we end up doing. Well, we face a lesser but shut up, Flawless. If we face a lesser,
Are you telling me short for agreeing with you? I agree with you.
You don't agree with me.
No, I agree.
They hate you because they hate you.
Yo,
Don't
agree with man.
Don't agree with me. Don't agree. Now you know what, Flawless.
No, Prime, I agree with you.
Flawless, do us all a favor. Kick yourself off.
No, Prime, I agree with you.
Anyways,
It's
like I was saying, no, I'm not even finished speaking. Hold on. My point is that, like,
Finally, man.
in the knockouts, if we face a big nation, quote unquote, because it's just what Nigeria tend to do, we'll take them seriously, and then we'll probably find a way to get through. But if we face a lesser nation in the knockouts, we will lose 100% guaranteed.
See, no, but this is the thing though. But if that's my thing though. My prediction is that you can only finish the second in the group. There's more likely that you're gonna at least play two big nations at bare minimum.
Yeah.
Maybe one, but two big nations. And it's like then what? 2 games is AFCON is quarterfinals, not round of 16, right?
Oh, this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, so quarterfinals. Let's say you play a big. Let's say you play. Hold on, let me laugh.
This guy.
Let him speak. No, guys, let him speak because hey, MD Nero, I'm gonna clip this. So when Nigeria get knocked out, Jez can't banter us. So
Gee, why am I sweating like this, bro? This
guy. Relax, man. You're a European champion. Could be a Super Cup champion. Could be a champion.
Flawless. If you don't put that hand down, bro. If you don't put that hand down, bro.
You see all this whilst Flawless is talking, yeah? When Nigeria get knocked out, Flawless will be singing.
I'm just saying, yo. Man
Flawless
could
will
be
be
a
singing
three-time
and
champion. Man could be a
yo.
three-time champion in the space of like 6
Bro,
months.
do you know why Jez is
Flawless,
really?
Flawless,
Do you know why
flawless,
Jez is riling me
you're
up?
not
Do you know
wrong.
why Jez
Flawless,
is
you're not
riling
wrong.
me up? Yeah. Should I tell you why Jez is really triggering
Go
me? Yeah.
on.
Do you know
What am I
why?
doing?
It's
What
because
am I
he's
doing?
trying to do this. He's trying to speak on this pundit thing, bro. Yeah. Just trying to do all of these angles, bro. Bro,
just
this
trying
Bro,
guy
no,
is,
I'm
bro.
giving you my opinion, bro.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
yo, bro,
No, no,
bro,
No. But just, I hear what you're saying, but you're
Pop
trying to
off,
use
King, man.
too
Pop off,
much
King. Come
of
on, man.
the
Don't
logic,
let them hold
and
you
then you
down.
have idiots like Flawless that will back it for no reason.
Don't let you hold.
No.
Don't let them hold you down
Oh,
like
that's the
M. De
thing.
Niro
Well,
did you,
see,
man.
nah, but
People hating
that's
on
the
you
thing.
like
But
M. De
let
Niro,
me say
man.
it. This is what I'm trying to say.
People hating you like M. De Niro in Prime, man. Pop off, King.
But
Come on.
this is so. That's saying, bro, we gotta
It's
pop up the show
flipping
niggas, bro. Like,
fully.
you know what I'm saying, bro? No, but cool. For the finals, bro. So you see, for the finals, you're gonna play a big team. You're saying you're gonna play above all expectations, what anybody expects you to get out. Bro,
You're
so
also forgetting it's in North Africa, and North African teams have a very good record when a tournament's held there. A very,
No,
very good
I heard
More
that. That's what
often
I'm saying.
than not, they win it.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Nigeria are my favorites. I'm saying they're in the top 4, and I think they're the 4th best team in Africa.
So why are they your favorites to win it? You just said they're not your favorites.
Because I have a feeling that this time the North African team is going to bottle it. And I have a feeling Nigeria from the heartbreak.
What?
Let me finish.
Let him land.
Yeah, let me land after that. Let me land after that, Prime.
Shut up, CP.
Because no, but the thing is, yeah, I believe from the heartbreak from the last AFCON's final that you have guys who were going to get like Truce is going to be there. Osherman's going to be there. Like, all these guys played in that last final.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Heartbreak high.
Oh yeah, I'm saying you might go.
Hold on. See, bro, even Ole he said, bro, I remember the interview. He said, I got cooked for the goal. Ole said, I got cooked for the goal. He got to go and put a redemption arc out there in the next AFCON. So I believe, you know what? Yeah, you're probably going to stumble against a team that's going to be very... And we know African football is unpredictable. You can see a big team go up against a small team, and you don't know what's happening.
Nigeria.
Exactly. But I have a feeling this time around, Nigeria can actually do it. So, I got Nigeria winning.
Nah, bro, because people are going to view us as one of the favorites, bro. It's not going to work. Trust me. It's not.
Well, if you're top 4, you're one of the favorites. If you're
Yeah,
top
I'm
4,
saying.
right?
Yeah.
I don't think we're top 4.
Where do you think? You think you're top 5, top 6?
Again, I'll say what I said last tournament. Dark horses, maybe, if things work out.
No,
Where do you have you? So you have you like 8th?
I don't know. Where does dark horses fall?
Probably outside the top 5. I think if you're outside
No,
the top 5,
outside top 5, top 6.
Like
top
bro,
5,
I have like Egypt are favorites.
So you got
Senegal,
Egypt,
Ivory Coast,
Coast.
Morocco, just because of the fact it's in North Africa. Even though I don't personally rate them that highly, but I support Morocco in there.
Cool, Morocco.
Would you put you man against Ghana? Would you say Ghana are more favorites against?
Nah, Ghana's not in it. Ghana's not in it.
I didn't make it.
Yeah,
They even make it.
No, we didn't. Wait, you only found out. You only found out. No, we're not the Black Stars anymore. We just black now. Like, it's what it is.
Wow.
We just black, bro. It is what it is.
And you know what's funny, Corey? You know what's funny?
Bro.
I can't say anything about
There ain't no stars, bro. There ain't no stars.
No stars, man. No, because I was literally just looking at like
you brothers are still there,
the Ghana
man. Come
squad,
on,
bro.
the stars are still aligning, man. Come on, stars are still
Nah, it's crazy because I was literally just looking at like the Ghana squad. I seen you guys got what? Kudus, Semenyo. You got Partey midfield.
Yeah,
like
see?
midfield. I was like from midfield onwards, like teams aren't that bad. You might even
No,
qualify.
this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is not stars, bro. They're just black, bro. Like,
hold on, Jez.
Just a bunch of just a bunch of
Jez.
melanin, man.
Hold on, Jez. So Corey just named out all the quality you have, and you said they're not black stars; they're just black.
Yeah, but at least, but the thing is,
bro. I just said midfield upwards. But
you know what? You know what the difference is between Nigeria and Ghana. At least you got last AFCON, you got out of the group stages, and you got to a final. Ghana couldn't even get out of the group stage.
That's true.
Shout out to IE brothers.
Hold on,
CP, who's your?
Yeah, sorry, I just thought. Yeah, thank you, Flaws. Thank you.
CP, who's your favorite to win the tournament?
Thank you. First. Thank you for having me on. You know, I appreciate it. Second, I just want to say, you know what? on a non-serious note, first I'll go with the non-serious part. I agree with Jez. You know what I'm saying? Just like Spurs, you know what I'm saying? They
You
when
wallad.
when you expect them to win something, you know, like matches. Like remember, like you expect them to win against a big team,
Flipping
but
wallad.
then crash it when they're against the team that they should be winning against. You know what I'm saying? And it shows even more that Nigeria is more like Spurs because now Flawless is backing them this year, just like how he started backing Spurs. So I
Hey,
see
I
the
went to
stars
Spurs and he
aligning.
picked up a trophy. Just saying, but go on as
Yeah,
you go.
we'll see about
You
that. We'll
calm
see about
down
that.
over
We'll
there,
see about
blood.
that. We'll see about
Yo,
that.
is that not what happened, bro?
We'll
You
see
calm
about
down
that.
over
You know
there,
what I'm
blood.
saying? But you
How
know what
about
I'm
that,
saying?
fam?
Both my teams made it to a European final. Sorry, go on. See.
That's you
Man
know what,
said
that's
both
true.
my
That's true.
teams,
I
bro. This
can't
fucking
That's true.
believe
shameless,
this.
bro.
But
Man said both
flaws.
my
Here's the
teams,
thing.
dickhead.
One of them when the tournament starts turns into Hoyland, and the other one isn't, right? And that
Crazy,
guy's name
bro.
is Victor Osimhen, and my agenda
Yeah.
during AFCON will live forever, man. You know what I'm saying? I love this Nigeria hype, Jazz. I agree with you, man. Let's go, man. Nigeria. You got Iwobi, you got
It
Captain
will be,
Calvin
yo, man.
Bassey,
You guys, you know
man.
what I'm saying? You
You know what
guys
I'm
got bigger
saying?
Bruce,
woes,
El
bro.
Capitan,
all the
man.
A now, it won't
We
be.
got the Sergio Ramos
Wait,
of
wait,
Africa.
CP, wait, CP. I'm confused. So, are you backing Nigeria or not? Because you're talking
No, I said
about.
on a non-serious note. I said on a
Oh, okay, okay,
non-serious
okay,
note.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah. I'm on my
okay,
troll shit first before I give
okay,
my actual opinion.
okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah. And I like how Prime is saying, you know, Morocco's not like they're overrated because all
Yeah.
the Nigerians were apparent half Moroccans during the freaking FIFA World Cup because before Morocco started going further in the World Cup, Ghana was the furthest African team in the World Cup in their history. So these men were you could even see it on the channels that Prime subscribes to. You know the Nigerian ones that we watch.
Oh, what the football fan tribe?
Yes, those dude, they were
Yeah.
literally like, we're so happy. They literally had a whole thing
And
about it.
CP. What did I say about Morocco during that World Cup? That they're not good. I still stand by they're not that good.
I don't know. I still think
I still stand by. However, because it's in North
North
Africa,
Africa.
they have a better chance of winning it than Nigeria.
But no,
So,
no, Nigeria does too. You see the amount of snow bunnies that all these Nigerian players are going after, man. Let's go, man. Come on.
what of our players that have snow bunnies?
There's another reason why Flawless is back in.
What do you
there.
mean?
Which-
Yeah, bro, that's a
Dude,
flawless
No.
thing.
Which
Facts.
of our players
Hey,
have snow bunnies,
what?
bro?
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Which of our
I'm just
players have
saying.
snow bunnies?
Hey, I don't know what happened. Maybe
About the
some of them
white
got
Spurs, they
married
won a
this year to
trophy.
non-snow bunnies, but
Which
before
of
then,
our players have snow bunnies?
some of
Bro,
them
for example,
some fine
for
snow
example,
bunnies, man.
I-
Some fine snow
This
bunnies.
fucking guy, bro. This
Yes,
dickhead.
Come on, you Spurs.
You know what I'm saying? So
Coys.
I can see why
Yeah, this is
Flaws
John
wants to
C.
back
Giants.
them
Big
even
up John
more.
C. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, go on.
But okay, on an actual
but
serious
before
thing.
you go. Speaking of Africa, Esperance Sportive de Tunis, a Tunisian side, just beat LAFC.
Hey, shout out to them. I love that.
They're in the same group as Chelsea. We play them next.
What's that group looking like now? That's a lovely segue. What's that group look like now? Because everyone's played 2 games now.
Actually,
Yeah,
never
shout
mind.
Africa.
CP,
Shout
I don't want to
Africa.
talk about Chelsea. Go back to what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
we're third. I think we're third. Are we the Tunisia?
No, I'm about to find out now.
I think we're third now, maybe because of goal difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I think-
second.
Second, okay.
So you got
they got
so
Tunisia
Flamengo
there.
have won. Flamengo have won 2 from 2, so they're on 6
Yep.
points. You
Yep.
and ES Tunis are both on 3 points, but you got 0 goal difference. They're on -1. LAFC.
Okay, yeah,
have
because you
1
scored 2.
0
Okay,
points.
yeah, got you.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah. You lot got You
Yeah,
lot scored 3.
and I'll
conceded 3.
I'll be frank with you. I wasn't gonna be on a Nigeria troll job. I was gonna be serious until this M De Niro guy on the bottom right said, yes, Senegal and Nicholas
Shush.
Jackson. You can
Shush
fucking
your
hold
mouth,
that.
bro.
You can fuck.
Shush
You
your
know
mouth,
what? Now
blood.
you made an enemy out of me for this AFCON, buddy. You made an enemy out of me when you
Hey,
said those 2 words, brother. You
CP,
made an
we're gonna
enemy
be
out of me.
CP, we're gonna be listening to
And you
Brother
see-
Boy more often.
I'm there for that.
see?
Still, I'm there
And
for
I'm
that.
a
An enemy for
casualty.
life.
Bro,
This
Jez,
AFCON.
You're lucky that man can't just teleport through the screen right now. You think I didn't hear that comment, bro? You think I didn't hear that comment, bro? Man said man are gonna be banging Burner Boy for your cheeky brother, you know.
Whoa, okay. You want me to listen to? You want to listen?
This
You want me
guy's
to
a
listen to
cheeky guy, you know.
Bro, you
No. Man
Whoa.
says he's gonna be bossing
Bro,
Burner Boy.
you want me
Hey,
to?
this guy's cheeky,
Okay,
man.
no, let CP go. But you want to listen? You want me to listen to?
Do you guys know what happened when we lost the final? The Q&A after the final.
No.
Flawless and Jez both started the stream singing "Last Last."
Nah, they're
I
bueno.
know.
I would have lost it, bro.
Banging
I
tune,
would
bro.
have
It
lost
was
No,
it,
no,
bro.
that was a banger tune, bro. What should I
Hey,
say?
And it
man.
wasn't even
They'll
doing
say
against like that.
Shayo.
And here the thing is,
Nah,
one, it's a banging tune because that
That was
was
a
the
banging
tune of
tune, man.
that was the tune of Carnival that year, by the way.
Shayo.
And secondly, they
Exactly,
weren't going
exactly.
against Nigeria, just
Exactly.
solely against
Flawless,
France.
you're lucky man wasn't here, bro.
Shayo.
I would have been on. I would have been
I
on
would
the
never,
M way
Shayo.
up
we brothers,
north, bro.
I would
I
never
would
do
have
that to
been.
you. I would never do that to you. That
Why
was
are
just
you
because,
lying,
bro.
No,
bro?
I would
I
never
would
do
though.
that to you.
I would
What
do
you
that to
mean?
him. I would do that to him.
Bro,
Let me know
I
what the
would
CP.
next
never,
song
Okay,
is.
man.
Let me know
I got
okay. You know
what
what?
the
I would
next song
never
is.
do that to you.
Let me.
I want CP. I
It
want
was
CP
nothing
to
to do with
go.
Nigeria. It was solely because it was
Gee, I
Prime.
would
Prime
have
could
been
have
I
been
on.
want,
Whoever
I
Ghanaian.
played
want,
the
I
It could
want
have
song.
been
CP.
Do you
I
know
Senegalese.
want,
what's
I
mad?
want.
I would have been on the opposite side to whatever nation it was going
Do you know
against.
what's mad, bro? You see, whoever played the song, the first person to play the song, I would have been on a flight or the M way
Yeah,
directly
that's
to
yes,
you,
man.
bro.
You would have hit the
No,
Midlands, man. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
hold
Shout out
on,
to
Don't
you,
say
man.
hold on,
Jez.
hold
No,
on,
it
hold
wasn't Jez.
on.
Flawless started this stream singing the song, and then he
I don't even
clicked Jez
remember
in,
this.
and they were both singing.
But it sounds like
No,
saying
but,
that too, to be honest. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
you
even
know
no,
why? You know why I
this
remembered
what
it.
happened.
You know why I remembered it? Yeah,
Go
because
on.
I was thinking about singing it, so I watched it back, and I was like, I'm gonna have to save it for Afcon now. I'm gonna have to save
Yeah.
that clip for Afcon.
Stop banging
No, I'm not
tune.
gonna lie. That
No,
Flawless, that's diabolical, bro. Straight
no,
up,
it's
the
a,
who the
it
fuck
was a
go
banger, but
with
we,
that? That's
no, because me and Flawless, because I know we only let CP speak about Chelsea's sport, but me and Flawless was already singing the song in watch longs prior to that stream.
Yeah. We probably will
No,
see.
you
Prime
weren't.
conveniently
No,
forgets
they
that.
to
No,
were.
make
They
you
were.
weren't.
I
No,
remember
you
this.
weren't.
Yes, bro.
to make you feel
I've
better, to make
never,
you
we've
feel better
never
though.
heard you guys sing that
No,
song.
but to make you feel better, we're gonna play Asake instead, then, okay?
Yeah,
I suck it.
yeah.
Okay,
Keep going, bro. Keep going, bro. Keep going, bro. Keep going, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
like, bro,
keep going, bro.
remember? Wait, you know what? You don't know if the tracks.
No,
The
I got
tracks
the
are
Bro,
tracks.
fire.
Don't worry, I got the tracks. But my
do you know what it
cousin
is,
called me.
yeah? If Jess keeps going, bro, man, like I said, I'll be on the M way. I'll even play Rema in the background, fam. You know, like
Hey,
that, bro.
Rama's cold, bro. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah, bro. In the background, fam. On the way there, bro. You know what I'm saying,
Nah,
fam?
but, yo, CP, man, what are you saying about Chelsea, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine.
So
no. Actually,
I.
first of all, CP, speak about who you actually think is gonna win Afcon.
Oh. On. Honestly, I think it's gonna be Egypt, but I hope it's not because my Salah agenda will live once more.
Oh
But
yeah, facts.
I think they're finally gonna show up. Anyone who watches AFCON, they're literally the Brazil of AFCON, so
Facts.
it's time for them to show up.
They won
But it
7
would,
Afcons. The last Afcon
yeah,
they won, by the way,
yeah, but
was the year before
also,
Salah made his debut for the
yeah,
country.
but also it would be good for banter reasons because people banter Drogba for not winning with that golden generation of Ivory Coast. So I hope Salah doesn't win any AFCONs during his career. So yeah, that I would say that's my actual pick. With regards to Chelsea, that was some of the most disgraceful shit I've seen in the past in 2025 regarding Chelsea. First I want to say sell this bum named Malo Gusto. Sell him. Sell him right the fuck now. Me and Scott from what do you call it, Lewis's stream have been on Gusto this entire year, not because people are giving excuses. Oh, he's a bombing right back. He gets into those. He just can't make passes. He can't even make 5 yard passes. And he was at fault for both the goals once again during those set pieces again. And he had so many chances. Defensively, it was horrible. Tactically, I blame Maresca first for putting Gusto there because James should have been in that position, or put Josh Achipong, who's been, whenever he showed up, he's been good in that right back position. Um, the fan base, and I am getting skeptical because Andres Santos has gotten 0 minutes, and the season he's had coming from Strasbourg, and him still not getting any minutes. Apparently, Maresca said he's going to get some game time against Tunis. Fair enough, but I don't understand why he didn't play him against Flamengo when Andre Santos literally had comments yesterday saying there's a lot of pressure on me to perform in the Flamengo game because he's Vasco da Gama and there's a rivalry. So he would have had even more incentive because his family and he would have felt that. So I think they would have played better, and you wouldn't have had Reece James being a CM with Caicedo. Neto's the only good winger we have. Palmer played right wing, and people were blaming Maresca that, hey, Palmer needs to play right wing, and whatever he does, he'll shine. He played right wing. He didn't do anything.
Against
Just
the
like when he was
Favelas,
playing
bro.
10.
Crazy.
Just like when he was playing 10 in 2025, he's not doing it. He hasn't done any besides the final we had for this conference league where he really showed up. Other than that, he hasn't. If he's played the 10, he's played now right wing. He's not doing anything. Delap, honestly, he's fine, making good movement. Trying to, he had very little in terms of chances created for him, and that's due to the system and him just not getting the ball enough. But I first I want to preface this. Anyone sending Nicholas Jackson any racist comments
Yes, foolishness, man.
are
Yeah, I seen some
absolute.
crazy shit about that.
Yeah,
Bro.
I know it's gonna happen, or I don't have
Oh
Twitter.
well, yeah.
I don't
Chelsea.
have Twitter,
No,
but I'm just saying in general. I bet it's gonna happen.
I've
I
not
know
seen
how
anything. I've not
I
seen
haven't seen anything, but
Chelsea
I'm just saying.
fan,
I'm just
so,
prefacing it. I'm just
yeah,
prefacing it. Like
yeah.
anyone sending racist shit are pieces of shit themselves. Besides that, please don't send racist comments. But if you want to shit on him for his footballing ability and his footballing brain, please send it his way. Especially this time. Because fuck him. Fuck that prick. Fuck where the sun don't shine because he's a prick. Because this selfish see you next Tuesday got a red that almost could have cost us the Champions League spot because of his selfishness, and we didn't have a striker because of him. And then you know what? He can't even play the first game of the season. This idiot, that red card is carrying through till the first game of the season
He's right.
for the Premier League. And then what does he do? 4 minutes into being substituted for the guy that you might be being replaced by, and what do? Get a red card again? What is happening? And I don't. Oh, and I've said this many a times. This is for all footballers. Don't care what religion. I don't want to see any IG post of any religious hymns when you fuck up. Don't do this. Give me this bullshit. It's with
Alaba.
God. No, don't give me this bullshit of hashtag believe in God. No, put that shit when you're winning. Put that shit when you're doing well. Put that if you're gonna believe in God when you're showing up. Do all that shit when you're showing up too. Don't
You
just
don't
do
believe
that
in the
when you fuck
process?
up and then you put this God thing as an excuse to make sure no one bashes on you. Because I hate when it's not just Jackson. He did this during his first red card. He didn't put any God stuff this time. But I'm just saying in general, I don't any player around the world, when you fuck up, I do not want to see any Instagram posts of you saying sorry and then hashtag stronger, hashtag God bless, hashtag some Bible verse. No,
But
no,
don't
don't get
don't you
or
believe though
some
it's
or,
God's plan
or
though?
some
Nah, but
Chalobah
can we talk about Levi Jeans though? Because I've been said
Chalobah
Chelsea
loves
need
to
a
do
center
that.
back.
Chalobah loves to do that, by the way.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
Chalaba
We'll get to it,
does.
Corey. We're gonna get to it.
I'm saying, bro.
We'll get to
What
it.
are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, bro?
No,
You talk about Levi
Chalaba
Jeans and
Let
Chalobah.
him land and then we'll get to it. Yeah, go on, CP. Carry
does
on, carry
this.
on.
Yeah, no, Chalaba does this a lot, and no, that's what I was saying. So Jackson, you're done. Your Chelsea career is over. I don't care. You were already dead to me when you got that first red card. You're like 5,000 feet under from me right now. So you can just go. I don't care who. You know what, Mark Guiu is Baby Raul for me right now. That's what That's what I'm gonna start calling him. I'm gonna hype him up like he's Baby Raul because I don't want Nicholas Jackson in my club
Hey,
anymore.
CP, you remember how the Newcastle game? Because I didn't watch the first half. I didn't feel the anger you all felt with Jackson getting sent
Yeah.
off.
Now you know.
I feel I get it now. He can.
You
He
get it
can
now? Yeah, yeah. But
Now
sadly,
you
Prime, it's happened
understand.
to me twice.
Yeah,
Now
But
you
Prime, sadly,
understand.
happened to me twice. That's you've had it to you once. It's happened to me twice now.
bro.
Um,
4 minutes on the pitch, bro. It's crazy.
yeah. Um, I honestly don't blame the center backs that much. I'll be honest with you. Levi Colwell had some awkward clearances that went into dangerous positions, but I'm not blaming him. The second goal wasn't even his man. It was guess whose man it was.
Jackson.
Paulo Gusto.
Yes, it was
Jackson.
Jackson's man.
The second
It
goal
was
was Jackson.
Jackson's man.
He ran
Oh,
off
the
Jackson.
second goal. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was
He ran off
Gusto who
Jackson.
lost the header, and then it was Jackson's man. So how can I blame Colwell for that? right? I would say the clearances have been shit. I would say counter-attacking wise, I saw Chalaba getting exposed
Oh,
quite a few
sorry.
times.
Hey, Sheik, fuck his birthday.
Happy birthday
Oh,
to
dude!
Nico
Oh,
Jackson today,
I
by the
saw it
way,
was
of the
his
real man.
birthday.
No way is his birthday. That's what he decided to
It
do.
is. It is.
That's
It is. It is.
criminal.
It is.
That's
It
Oh,
is.
criminal.
It is.
happy
It is.
Jackson!
It is.
Happy
It
birthday,
is.
Jackson!
I'm just glad we were on the same boat for Nigeria. Otherwise, I would be crashing it on you right now. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say. That Nigeria,
CP.
that
All I'm saying, you know
that
better
little
than
thing
to
you're
have
doing on Nigeria is the only reason
you know
I'm not gonna say anything.
Shayo?
CP. You know better.
Oh my
You know better
god!
than to have allegiances with Jez. You know better than that. Come on.
No. We had a good allegiance for Afcon. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother right there for Afcon. Anyways, but I would mostly put on
I
Maresca.
appreciate it. You do
I
that
would
in
put it.
Cody.
Yeah, sorry. I would say sorry. Last thing. Put on. Oh, sorry.
Oh, are
Robert
you?
Sanchez.
If you're on
Robert
Twitter, send me
Sanchez.
there. I'll send you the link.
Fair
Yeah,
Games
yeah.
TV. That's his
Robert Sanchez. Get out of my club once again. And the
Middle name.
directors.
Man, let me
Address
see
him by
potato head, bro.
Oh, I'm not. You said some crazy shit in Lewis's stream.
Hey,
Oh
CP,
my
that
god. Oh
CP,
my
CP. I
god.
stand by what I said, bro. I stand by what I said.
was
Don't care. I
Flawless.
have
All I'm gonna
beyond that
say
email.
is
Yeah,
he
I've
used
seen it. Guy was
yeah
wilding.
yeah. He used the
I wasn't.
word.
I was not whiling. I meant what I said. I was not whiling.
Yeah, you can be what
Anyways,
you say and still be
Man
wilding.
doubled down. He said, "I meant what I
Like
said."
two things can be
Triple
true.
down.
Yeah, this guy
yeah.
Hey,
is
and what I said about Jackson was also true.
Okay. I don't know what you might have said because I was there for half of the stream. Anyways, for Sanchez, yeah. The sporting directors are absolute idiots, and if we're not gonna sign, I better expect some news by tomorrow about us going for Mike Manyan
So you want
or
the
or
news
or
that quick, like go get a
or
goalkeeper.
keeping Petrovic. Flaws. We could have conceded 4 minutes in. He
Oh, so
did
you
a
had it
goal.
all seen in the half hour.
No.
Okay.
He did a goal kick that went straight to the FLAMENGO player for a counterattack that if it was a better player could have been a goal. We could have like he did this 3 times. This man is ass. This man West Ham, Graham Potter, please buy him. I'm sorry, Mikes, but please buy him. Please, I beg. I can't do this anymore. I can't
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore. So with regards to that, last thing I would say is obviously I never want to lose any competition I'm in, but if this is Maresca said he was trying new shit and it didn't work, I'd rather him try it now because this is literally our preseason. Because after this tournament, the next games we have is AC Milan in August and Bayern Leverkusen in August, and they're like 2 days apart from each other actually before the season starts. So this is basically a preseason. So if you're gonna experiment now, but at least get me to the quarterfinals. I beg. Quarterfinals, we get Bayern Munich or PSG, get knocked out. I don't care, but at least that much because we can get some money, and hopefully we can buy a goalkeeper. I beg because
That's fair. Go on, Corey. You wanted to speak about Levi Colwell. Floor's yours.
Yeah, bro, I've been saying it because like I see everything like Chelsea, like obviously, yeah, you guys need like new goalkeeper, all this, but like the one position I hear that and like I barely like I see no links for it. I don't even see like Chelsea fans talk about. I feel like you guys need like a proper like center back to like go with like whether if it's two or you guys need someone to go with Colwell, Chalobah, whoever it is, bro. I feel like you guys need like a proper center back next to it because I feel like you guys don't have like that proper like solid foundation like defense. Obviously, you got like Reece James there when he's fit, like all that, like cool, like captain, all that. But like I feel like centrally, like center back, bro. I feel like you guys don't have like that proper like leader there at the back. So yeah, that was the main thing I just wanted to say, bro. And like Levi Colwell, I've never like understood like the big hype with this guy. Like even like when he was like at Brighton and like everyone was like gassing him up, like when Brighton finished like sixth and all that. I never understood the hype with it, bro. And then when he came back to Chelsea, like obviously they did what they did, but still, like I just feel like you guys need like a proper center back like there, like to go with like one of them, whoever it is on top of you guys. Because obviously, like you got like Badia Shield, Disasi, they're not on the level, so like not them too. But like I just feel like you guys need like a proper center back.
well, our thing is Mark Gahey, but we were linked with center backs in January and a little bit before the window started, but not anyone right now because it looks like our main focuses are the winger positions before we address center back. That's what I think it is. And it kind of makes sense because even though our center backs are not great, we were the third best defense in the we were the third best defense in the league. Right. So even with the center backs we have and the goalkeeper we have, and so I think that's why we're focusing on the winger positions because like Madueke is, anyways. Yeah. So
I said it, bro. I've always said Madueke is just like KSI as a footballer, bro. I've always
yeah,
said
man.
it.
And
Guys,
you know what the great thing is? You know what the flawless? You know what the great thing is? Because
What?
I just for a second saw the Arsenal crest on my boy Corey. So I just want to say, hey, your new right winger's coming through, man. 40 million, Madueke. You know,
He ain't my
let's
new
go,
right
let's
winger,
go, man.
bro.
Oh yeah, you
Come
lot got
on.
linked to him. Yeah, you lot been linked to him.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
he can be linked. Bro, he can be linked all he wants, bro. He's linked.
Now
to
you
the
lot are
bench.
monitoring. That's
Wait,
what
wait,
reports.
wait,
Let
Corey,
me
Corey,
set it
monitoring,
correct. You
bro.
lot are you lot are
Corey,
monitoring. By the way,
wait, Corey,
that
is this your first time? Is this your first time?
I'm just waiting in love.
First time what?
First time trying to deny that a Chelsea link's not going to go through because this is time number 55 for me where you guys deny a Chelsea player's not coming to your club and then magically he joins your club on loan or you buy him.
Even
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
bro.
So,
Say he even did join, yeah, bro. It's not like he's gonna play like no crazy part because we already know who, bro. We
hey,
already know
you know
who's
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
right.
You know
Yeah?
what I'm you know what I'm
We already
you know
know
what
who's
I'm
on
play
the
on
right
the,
when he
hey,
locked up.
Corey, he can play on the left though.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
Bro, I'll run MDL. I'll run MDL for a whole another year if it means Madueke doesn't sign for this club, bro. I'm telling you.
And hey, it's not about. I don't care about how much he plays for you. I just care about the money we get.
Wait, who's
I don't care about how much he
MDL?
plays for you. Do I care?
Martinelli.
Did I care how much
You
Kai
say
Havertz played for you when he
Martinelli
left?
defense league.
Yeah. Did I care how
MDL.
much Kai Havertz left
Oh,
when he?
you're Martinelli Defense League.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
saying he
Oh,
would be if
he'll
Madueke
be
I
was
said
back.
I'll run it back. I
Defense
said, I
can't get,
revoked
man.
my
I hear
pass
that,
this
man.
year. After this year, I
Yeah.
revoked my pass, bro.
And if Saka
Hey,
gets
and
injured,
know
both of
what?
those
If,
two,
if
man,
it's
all I'm
literally,
gonna say
if it's
is-
literally
all I'm gonna
Madueke or
say is
Martinelli, bro.
your left side. It's going to be one of two players, Madueke or Rashford. Take your poison.
I'll take Rashford, bro. I'll be so for real. I'll
Sorry,
take
money's all yours, man.
Floss, I just
Oh,
want to say one
No,
last
I
thing.
ain't
but the
picking
thing is,
neither, bro. Bro,
just
Floss,
one
it's
that
like
I don't-
asking me to pick a 4 or 2 out of 10, bro. I want
No,
neither.
but the thing is, Madueke is like, I think I can see how Arteta can make him person.
This brother
No,
can't
so
say with a straight
Madueke
face.
is so,
So I just want to say one last thing.
normally I'm good at this, but Madueke is so shit
No, no,
that
no.
I can't even finish it.
Big up, Shaq.
Dead, bro. That brother,
Ju-
bro, go. He can go
just
back, bro.
the
He can
one
go
thing.
back to
I
ringing up Ruby Rose and all them, bro. Stay away from my club.
know. I just want to say
period.
one
Oh,
last
you don't
one
want to
last
see
thing.
you don't want to see Ruby Rose at the Emirates.
Oh,
Nah, I'm good, bro. I already got to deal with Lotto and all them. I'm good, G. I don't
Yeah,
need to
Hey,
deal.
Ruby Rose
hey,
and
I don't
yo,
need
Lotto.
to add.
Hey,
I don't
yo,
need to
Lotto.
add Ruby Rose to all that.
Yeah, man.
Allow that shit, bro.
Flaw-
I'm
You
good.
can see a lot,
flawless.
a lot of shaking at the Emirates, man. That's fine.
Go on,
Flawless. I
CP.
just
Last point. Go on.
yeah.
Let me get
Last
to
point
there.
I wanted to say. Hello to my fellow Canadian Vator. It's just
Big up,
that
Vader.
Floss. We in the West Coast here in Vancouver, we don't gaslight as much as the Toronto man. So I'm just saying as a general statement. So for everyone here, the people in the West Coast in Vancouver don't gaslight like Vader does. Love Vader, love his streams, but Jez, if you want to learn how to gaslight like you were trying to do right now, we got the pep. You know what I'm saying? The pep of gaslighting. So
Come on.
go ahead,
What?
Vader, take it away.
You are definitely the dark skin pep when it comes to that. 100%.
Dark skin pep.
Yeah. You are the dark skin. You are the icy free
Wow.
without doubt.
Wow.
Man. You are.
That's wild.
Actually, you know what? It makes sense.
Guardiola.
When it comes to gaslighting, Vader's Pep and Flawless is Mourinho. Makes so much sense.
Whoa.
I do rate Flawless.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
Who do I gaslight?
No, because Flawless is always being defensive and playing victim. Whereas
Who do I
Vader,
gaslight? I just barely respond to
whereas
it.
Vader, with his gaslighting, he's just on the offensive straight away.
No,
playing tickets.
Prime, you know what? You're spot on because you know what? Marino does the tactical thing too. And if you look at Flawless right now, he was tactical by bringing me in when we were talking about Nigeria, and we knew I was gonna make some bad
Flawless
moves.
loves,
So you know what I'm
loves
saying?
to play the mind games as well. You
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
Pep.
You don't give me too much credit, man.
Look
I'm
at-
not
look at
Magneto,
Pep.
man.
Plus,
I
I think this is just them trying to call you the villain gaslighter, bro.
Right? You look at Pep, as great as he is, sometimes he can be too smart for his own good. He does a bit of fraudulent things, like Vader rating Arteta fraudulent. It makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah, proper fraudulence. Proper fraudulence.
No.
Yo,
no,
Vader's rap
no.
sheet is crazy, you know. Rating out time is mad. How you doing, though, Vader? First and foremost, hope you're well. Secondly,
that's
hope
nice,
you enjoyed
yeah.
the meal. Hope
I
you enjoyed
appreciate
your
that.
meal
Yeah,
as well.
thank you.
Thirdly, did you watch the game? Your thoughts? Because I know you have thoughts on the Chelsea Flamengo game.
I respect that. That's a very nice host. Comes in welcoming, not taking shots like CP and Latimus and you men's on this panel.
Crazy.
Oh,
No
no, hey,
management,
Vader.
no
Don't,
decorum, man.
Trust Vader. I'm one of the few people that actually rates you, by the way. I rate you.
That's a shot in itself. You're one of
No,
the
it's
few
not.
that
No. I think you're great at what you do.
Hey,
You are,
Praxi,
bro, but I rate your gaslighting,
bro.
bro. No, because don't get it twisted. I don't rate flawless. His gaslighting doesn't. I don't rate flawless. I rate you, though. So I'm just being honest.
Okay, let me clear one thing up before I actually talk about this. I honestly, I don't come onto these shows to gaslight. And I tell Flawless this all the time. CP was moving kind of wild because even before I said a word, he wanted to set the stage. But honestly, I'm Denzel. I'm Denzel in The Equalizer. I'm calm. I'm going about my business. I'm working in Home Depot. I'm doing what I got to do. But when you take a shot at me or my peoples, my city peoples, I got to respond. That's all that I do. So I'm in here. I'm going to talk ball. The first one of y'all to take a shot, then I'm on the offensive. That's how it works. I don't gaslight. I just defend. Now, this game, the reason why I was in the chat earlier is because the few group chats that I'm in, everybody was going after Chelsea. Everybody were talking about, oh, look at how they're embarrassing the league, how they're embarrassing the Prem. Look at what they're doing here. They should have never been in this competition. I'm hearing all this in the group chat, right? So, yes, I preemptively said, guys, hey, don't listen to any chat. If they're not in the competition, and at the time there wasn't anyone else in the panel, if they're not in the competition, don't take any words from them. Don't. Because they don't understand what we got to build through. My blue brothers, they don't understand. We're going through a preseason and a competition in one because we need to get the players that we've got familiar back in the mix. I've bought a lot of players. You guys have been buying some as well. But the manager wants to get a system involved, and that's what I'm watching. My manager said he's probably going to play a brand new 11 in the second game. So when you hear manager,
you not got in the second game?
I think we play Juventus next. I think it's
okay.
Juventus.
All right, cool. Go on, carry on.
But my manager's talking about he's got to treat this, and again, it's group stages. That's why I'm like, hey, it's nothing. He's got to treat these group stages like a little bit of off season. Let's get some prep. Let's get some new system in place, and then let's move and get into the nitty gritty, the knockout stages when it's going to be true cup knockout. We got to play to win. So I was just reminding my Chelsea brothers, don't let any of these United, Liverpool, Arsenal guys talk to you about this result. You guys responded properly from what I was hearing as I was doing my food prep. You're like, hey, it's nothing. It's nothing. We move on.
I heard that.
That's
Flawless, can I do you remember when Ollie was United manager? And you remember how Pep used to be like, oh, how great Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is as a manager?
Yeah,
that's what basically Vader just did.
Vader does that now with certain things. So
basically what Vader did, by the way.
What?
Yeah, Vader still does
No,
that.
wait. You guys are upset with Maresca?
No, I'm not. No. I'm saying the stuff that you said, taking your digs at Chelsea.
He's saying it's a backhanded compliment.
I get. Yeah.
I was taking digs at Chelsea right now.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Corey, were you hearing me take any digs? Did you hear any digs?
Again, I didn't say you did it purposely, but the way Pep goes about rating all these managers and players that are not actually that good, you basically did the same thing. I don't know whether Pep does it on purpose or not.
I'll be real, Vader. That's what I think you be doing with Arteta, bro.
Yeah.
No.
The thing is, I believe
everyone knows Vader.
No, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
I believe Waiter personally.
I believe Vader rates Arteta, just like I believe Pep rates Ollie. So that's basically the comparison I'm making.
But if Waiter says he rates somebody, why can't we not just take it as he rates them? Like, I don't get it.
No, I do.
Because we know with him,
I'm just saying. But just like Pep rates Scott McTominay as well. He rates Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and they're not that good.
Are we really comparing? With all due respect,
wild.
are we really comparing Pep to Vader, people? Like,
you know what? I just want to say this: Vader's gaslighting ability is
he's
generational.
Because
his ability to turn a negative into a positive, and I've sat with him and done many streams, and I'm like, that is amazing.
Corey, if you listen to Pep and how he speaks, you won't notice Pep's made a dig, bro. It's the same one. And the thing is, I don't believe Pep does it on purpose, just like I don't believe Vader does it on purpose. They're both very intelligent men and they're both great speakers, bro.
Just now I didn't make any. But
Vader, I'm not on to you, by the way. I'm not saying you did it on purpose.
No, Prime. I'm on you. I'm on to you right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Because Prime sending the shot, so now Vader has to.
Yeah,
I'm just being real. I'm just being real.
My man's saying that I don't do it purposely. Okay.
Yeah.
But in just now, when we were talking, and I was mentioning Chelsea and everything, there was no
Yeah.
subtle or subliminal shots. There were none.
No, I didn't say there were.
Literally.
I didn't say there were.
So
I
why are you
said, again,
telling the
I believe-
audience about potential shots?
But Vader, no, I believe you believe what you're saying. I know, but just like I believe when Pep said that he rates Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I believe Pep believed that.
Okay.
Yeah, but what's the issue though?
I'm just saying that Vader is Pep. That's the point I'm making.
All right.
Hey, wait,
All
wait,
right.
don't let them stop
Yeah,
you.
Vader will does the Pep thing, because Pep will slap a team 5-0 and then say it's the toughest game he's played.
Flawless.
in.
It's like when
That's how this
Pep
game
was
is
in
out.
the
It could be a
season.
tough game. Five beating somebody 5-0 is not
What's
easy.
funny is Pep truly believes that.
No,
Pep does
See
believe
that you don't. That's where we disagree. You don't.
Flawless. It's like when he used to gas up Liverpool while doing a 4-peat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
oh, I
yeah,
love
yeah.
Klopp. Oh my God, Klopp is amazing.
Oh,
They're the
that's
best
a
team
Arsenal.
ever while
Yeah,
winning
yeah.
4 in a
Wait,
row.
no, but
Just
to be
ask
fair
you,
though,
Joe.
but Klopp was the only, really one of the only managers that was pushed to Liverpool, so it makes sense.
All right, Arteta, then you gassed up Arteta. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
See, it's what's it called? What's an assistant coach? So
Yeah.
you gotta big up your little bro.
Wait, Vader, do you rate Havertz?
Yo, Vader, I swear to God.
Give him a sec.
Oh,
Give him a
he's
sec. Run up the likes, you lot, as well. I know I haven't said that much in the stream. I don't know how many likes we're on, but run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Corey AFC on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Veta Games TV on YouTube as well. One of the mods or regulars, but kind enough to drop both of their channels in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV clips as well. And subscribe right here, Sarcasm City TV. Run up the likes also. But yeah, so basically I didn't ask you about Chelsea. See, this is why this guy is this guy is an evil genius. I didn't ask you about the response from the fans and with the game. I'm asking you your opinion on the actual game itself, not what Chelsea fans should or shouldn't be doing. See how this guy spins stuff. Man never asked that, you know.
No, you're right. You didn't ask that.
Yeah,
my day's going well, by the way, and you didn't ask me that either.
Does.
My day's going very well. Family's healthy. You didn't ask me that as well.
I said how you doing. I said how you doing.
But you didn't ask me about the family, so I'll tell you about my family.
I should have. You know what? I apologize for that. I should have asked you about the family. You have to put it with you. So yeah.
By the way, guys, that's what Pep
Yeah.
does. In the post match, they'll ask Pep about the game, then he will speak about something completely
Yeah,
different. Pep
this
does
guy
this.
started talking about how Chelsea rival fans should please teams. I mean, what was it? Fans of teams who are not in the competition.
Don't let the
And what he'll do if City lose, he'll use that same defense. I didn't ask you about that,
bro.
See,
You're one of the
I know
best.
the game, man. I know the game. Thoughts on the actual game itself. Flamengo 3, Chelsea 1. Thoughts on the Jackson red card. Talk to us.
So the funny thing is, I already knew the result of the game, but I wanted to tune in. I want to watch it for myself. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not fully done with the game because it hasn't been 90 minutes for when I've started. But the first half, like, you can see how this competition is going. It's a proper competition. There's no like easy games. There really isn't. And so when a manager's trying to do a few things, Maresca, different different setups, different instructions, I can tell why the manager is doing it, because he wants to be prepared for later in the season and see what players can and cannot do. But the competition's too fierce. We just saw Real Madrid draw points. We saw Porto, and we saw PSG. And these are all teams that you would have said they should have won, right? They're playing against lesser competition. So I, for one, and Flawless is going to try to say, oh, Vader's kind of dropped these breadcrumbs so that if it happens to him down the road, he's got... Nah, I'm being real with you. This competition is that good. It's that good. And you can't take these games lightly.
I do agree with that.
Oh, appreciate that. So you can't take these games lightly. Chelsea, listen, as much as rivals talk about how much they've spent, you can tell that the philosophy in terms of how they've spent is always being refined. Because I think the beauty in terms of getting young players and getting them under these like well-managed deals and wages is like, if it's not working within 2 years or 3, you're out. You're out. So them trying to find the right combination of starting 11 or squad, I'm with it. So that's why I was like, be dismissive of this result. Flamengo completely deserved the outcome. They should it have been more than this? Possibly. But the Jackson red card, and here's where I'm being completely genuine here. I suffered a red card in my game. I don't know if you guys watched it, but
yeah, that wasn't a red. Yeah,
thank you, Corey. Thank you, appreciate that. Notice how Flawless stayed silent. Now he's
I literally said it the same time as Corey. You dropped it. And actually, you know what, Vega? You can go back on the playback where I was watching, and I went, "That ain't a red card."
That's not a red. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
The Flaws did say that. He's a fraud, but yeah, he did say that.
He did say that. Okay, I appreciate that.
This guy, yo.
So I witnessed that red card, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" But the Jackson, yo, this is where the player's not right up here. He's not right up here, and you know, you kind of got hints, but you're like, I'm not going to judge him just yet. This is first impressions or whatever. Let me see a little more. When I saw the kind of tantrum that he had early days with the penalties, like wanting to take the penalty between him, was it him, Madueke, and Palmer? Like,
I
watching,
talking about,
you know what I mean? But watching Jackson's reaction, like, I don't think he's right. I think there's coaching up that needs to happen for him, because he's gonna cost you guys important games, because he's showing a pattern. This isn't the first time that he's been reckless. So you can't come on the pitch that early, that little amount of time, and move like that. So
4 minutes.
Wild. Ridiculous. So I still have more of the game to watch, because I want to see actually how you guys deal with the second half, and what Flamengo do to kind of secure everything. But guys, I've been saying even before this transfer window's over and early days, I think you guys are competing early with regards to the title chase in terms of being in the mix. But there's so much more you guys would need to do for me to think, oh, by week 30 plus, you guys are still in it. So hey, if you play this to get better, but no disrespect, I don't think you guys are one of the clubs playing this to win it. If I'm gonna be honest.
No, you're right.
Well, it makes sense. Fats, what you say, man?
Happy birthday, by the way, Fatter. Happy birthday.
Yes, let me start there. Happy birthday. Let me see happy birthdays in the chat. You love for Fats. Let me see happy birthdays for Fats. Blessings, man, Fats. I know you got
happy birthday, Unc.
That's crazy work.
Crazy.
What you saying, Fats? Though thoughts on the game, man?
I'm 28, but I'm still old, man. But yeah, I don't know why people are really surprised with the defeat, to be honest with you. You know how we talked about how good the South American teams are in this tournament?
Yes.
Fatter predicted.
let's call it a spade a spade, though. We did have a past history that we struggled badly enough against the previous South American team, let alone Corinthians, Palmeiras. All right, we won on penalties like 3 years ago, but still, it feels like from the minute one, they just show much more hunger. Even though they went 1-0 down, you can see in their duels, like the way that they press, you can see the way that they celebrate every tackle, every second balls. It's just that they're like every game that they play, it feels like the final. I'm not sure if you guys know about this, but they started the Brazilian league in February, and this is the middle of their season now.
Flamengo, yeah.
So they up to speed type of thing.
Yeah. Sorry, Fats, can I add on to this? Sorry, if you don't mind, just for
no, I'm not done yet. So let's.
Hey, hold up, bro.
Yes, stay in your lane.
Just say
the thing is, the more annoying thing is for me is that in the second half itself, like I don't know what's the actual plan. It was just all right. You went 1-0 up, but where is the game management? Like I wouldn't mind if you're gonna do shit house the 1-0 win. At least it's just do something like some of these decisions what I've seen so far. Like Jackson just came on. But then the only thing that he did, like, just get himself sent off like that. You know how the referee's going to react regardless. Like, even though people might say it's not a red card. Look, at the end of the day, these South American referees know what they're doing. Like, you knew, like, once you get into a half tackle like that, you're going to get yourself sent off. Like, and the real kicker like this, like, I'm not even angry at them. Like, I respect it. That's what, like, this is what it feels like. Like, where they're playing for like the these Favela boys, they're not messing around. Let's be real here. Like we can throw Marky all we want. We can throw all the Noni Madueke we want from the bench, but at the end of the day, we got taught badly enough about these South American teams. And I saw one of the group chats earlier said about if they're one of the South American teams win this tournament, like, will there be any debates about Copa Libertadores is better than the Champions League? That's the thing. That's the last thing that there might be a convo there. That's the thing.
So if Chelsea win the Champions League, that's gonna come up. We call it fake.
Wait, what?
What?
Now I was asking if Chelsea wins the Champions League that's coming up, are we gonna call it fake then?
No, why?
No.
No, I'm asking the question.
Is it second tier because if a South American team picks up the Club World Cup, is the Champions League below that? Is it below the cup?
That is a good debate, though. That's the thing.
Just that joke would have banged more if you said it.
No, it wasn't a joke. It was a genuine question, bro.
It was a genuine question, bro. It's like
you
would think that
it wasn't a joke. It wasn't a question. Jez was making a joke.
Prime. Can I ask you a question?
It wasn't a joke.
Prime, can I ask you a question? Would some of these South American teams win the Champions League, though, if they're in a European competition?
No. However, these South American teams, like, they actually take the Club World Cup seriously. South American teams, when they're even in the old format, they take it seriously. That's why when you have European fans and particularly Premier League fans that like to laugh at the Club World Cup and go on Wikipedia and try and say that it's not a real trophy, people like Igao, I find it funny because team outside England,
yeah, you might bug it a little bit. Yeah.
You just cut off the last.
You're cutting on the last bit, Fine.
Oh, sorry. Teams outside of Europe, like people outside of Europe, actually respected this Club World Cup and actually want to win it. So we didn't take it as seriously as we should against Flamengo, and they took it seriously and they beat us fair and square.
Go on.
But Prime, what is this? They don't take this competition seriously. Like if you're calling out Egal, I get it, but most don't disrespect the competition. Like if you're in it, everyone takes it seriously.
There are Premier League fans, like, but then again, it's Premier League fans. They don't respect any competition that's not the Prem.
But they're not respecting it because they hadn't competed in it. Like I think every club that's competed in the Club World Cup, I don't think you hear those fans being like, whatever.
I think there is the truth to that.
There is.
Those aren't the fans I'm talking about. I'm talking about I'm talking about the
Prem fans that don't compete in it.
But then again, you'll get fans in from within the Premier League who will disrespect the FA Cup, for example, and
they disrespect the Europa League.
Yeah, which I don't get. Like, I don't get the disrespecting of trophies. Like, if you, like I always say this, if you're competing for the top tier trophies repeatedly and winning, I understand prioritizing them. But if you're not, which is most teams, why would you not win the FA Cup or Carabao Cup or Europa League or in this instance a Club World Cup? What's the downside to it? Never heard anybody say winning a trophy was like, oh yeah, that was a terrible thing to happen.
And this competition, it's different because it's only happening every 4 years. So the teams in it are taking it seriously. And the price tag, Prime, Chelsea fans, y'all know, money talks.
Yeah, I want to win this, but we're not taking this seriously.
You know what it is as well as like I just feel like because people look at it from a perspective of like as well, but which doesn't help. Is certain teams that you see Auckland City, for example, getting pumped by like 10 or by Bayern, but it's just an exception. We haven't seen teams who were considered lesser teams getting pumped like that. City didn't pump the Moroccan team. I think they were from Morocco, right?
Yeah, Morocco.
Moroccan team. You haven't seen.
We've seen batterings happen all the time. Like we've seen Arsenal power 10-2 on aggregate in the Champions League.
Okay. I didn't want to use Arsenal example because we talk about the Club World Cup right now, but that's hilarious. But this is what I'm trying to say. But even I heard of people.
I'll be real. What's up, Corey? Talk to us, man. Wait. Hold up, Prime. What did you say, Corey? What's up, man?
I said Manchester United catching strays, bro. I ain't said nothing. I could easily
It
just say
wasn't,
how
wasn't
this
a
team.
stray. It wasn't a stray. That was the
New
first.
Zealand losing 10-0.
I was thinking of Champions League batterings. That was the first one I thought of.
It's all right, Corey, man. Say your piece, man.
It was the first one I thought of, bro.
Hey, now you know how it feels to be me. You just catch your strays for no reason. Hey, nice. Ain't no fun when the rabbits cut the gun. Yeah.
Get those violins
saying, bro.
Get those violins
Ain't no fun when it's you.
Well, for you, it's personal, bro. For me, it's my club that gets crazy.
For me, it's personal because it's me. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yeah, fuck you, Flawless ain't even United.
I'm a student of Sarcasm City, so it's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny violins in the chat for
Nah, I
Flawless.
get it.
Tiny
Nah, I get
violins
it,
in the
though,
chat
bro.
for
It's always
Flawless.
United also is always catching the strays, man.
But you know,
United
but
also
what
catching the strays.
but what I was saying, yeah. But what I'm saying is that it's just that people look at certain teams that are in the competition and they just think that there should only just be the elite clubs of football should be in the competition. But I said to Flores the other day. I said this to Flores the other day. You're defeating the whole point of a FIFA World Cup. It literally says World Cup in it. It's like telling people from Oceania not be able to come to the World Cup because they're not good enough. This is what I'm saying. So you're gonna have teams who are lesser, but some people just can't understand that. And with the top, what somebody just said, it's every 4 years. So you have to take it serious, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's like saying, oh yeah, that African team shouldn't make the World Cup because they're not good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I shouldn't work like that. I hear you, for real.
And here's the catch as well. It's like people talk about how European football is kind of like, look, like we all know that the birth of football is not from the, like, people might say if England is the capital of football. Actually, it's Brazil. Brazil is the one, Brazil and Argentina, they're the ones that invented football in the first place. It's actually wild how underrated these teams are by so many who only watch the European.
I swear it's an English thing. They just took it to a new level. Like they made it all.
I mean, South Americans call it like the birth of football. Like it's literally from South America.
Are you sure?
No. I think it was invented in England, but I think it's just that in Brazil.
They made it a hot song. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it got elevated in South America.
Yeah, like they took it to a whole new level. Like,
wait, hold on, Fatter. Are you drunk?
No.
Like we acting like we don't know facts.
No.
I'm sober, bro.
But he's come on the stream and he's been like quite eloquent and coherent.
No, I'm just, bro. Do you know what it is? I was upset with some people last night about seeing. Oh, why the fuck? Yeah. I mean, it's like how they're asking questions like how the fuck PSG lost to Botafogo last night? Are you not watching South American football lately?
That's why
facts. There's people who are Premier League fans who don't watch all clubs in the Premier League. There's no way they're watching.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't watching all the clubs
there's literally people in the Premier League who don't know what's going on in the Premier League outside of their own team. They won't watch the Championship or they won't watch a league in the same country.
Flawless, did you post a video of Fatter's predictions?
No,
the Club World Cup.
No.
Okay, because Fatter, when he did his predictions with Flawless like a week ago, Fatter said, I think Boca Juniors and River Plate semi-final.
Something like that. Yeah, it was something crazy like that.
So, the way and Brazilian teams so far are unbeaten in this competition.
But so with regards to Flamengo, so they're first in their league, right? They've scored the most, conceded the least. But what happened was last season, so around October, Felipe Luis, the ex left back for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
So he took over as manager from Flamengo, and he was undefeated for them. So he won their version of the FA Cup while he came in mid-season, was undefeated for them the entire season since he took over, and then has been first in the league this season. And he was so good that before Ancelotti came in, the Brazilian FA was thinking of making him the new Brazil manager.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So that's how well he's done so far in general. And people with regards to the Club World Cup, I'm like, just like how the people who can enter are either league winners of their league or are Champions League winners, it's the same for the South American teams. They're either winning their league like Palmeiras is, or they've won the Libertadores like Botafogo or Palmeiras or Flamengo. Like you have to be South American champions to enter.
Of a certain ilk. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. And speaking of this, and we'll get Corey's thoughts on this. Big up, Sai, you dropped this earlier. Martin Zubimendi in London to meet Arsenal officials and complete formalities of transfer to Emirates Stadium. 26-year-old Spain international midfielder joins from Real Sociedad in deal long since regarded at Arsenal is done and signed. That's from McGunner blog and the Athletic FC. What are you saying, Corey? I actually don't know your thoughts on this. Zubimendi looks like the deal's finally going to get. We knew it was going to happen. It's just a question of when.
Bro, literally like. That's literally because like I made like when I made like my video on it, I literally says like here we go like 2,846, bro. I was like it's about time. Like not time to heard about this damn transfer. Like goddamn. But I'm happy like getting this deal done, like finally getting over the line. But like I was more worried about like obviously I'm glad Zubimendi's coming in, but like I'm more worried about like seeing like us not agreeing a deal for Partey and like because like I feel like my whole thing was like him coming in and then if you get Partey a new deal, it's very good like depth for the six, but like because we've already let Jorginho go as well. So if you let Jorginho and Partey leave, and then you have obviously you're gonna have Zubimendi come in, I feel like it's like one step forward, and then you're like taking like two steps back because like my whole thing was like them two like, and then because I didn't even say because people like obviously because like the whole thing is like Partey wants like more money for it, but I always said like,
Paul's was saying 200. I heard 200K. I know
he's already on 200K. He wants more than
on 200K. He's
already on. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I was like, bro, you're not even gonna like be here like that long for it. Like my whole thing was like give him like the 1 year and then like if you stay injury free and you keep your performance up that you have this season into next year, you give him that you let him sign that extra year extension, the +1. But if they're not gonna give him a whole deal, like if they're just gonna let him walk, bro, and then you just bring in Zubimendi, I feel like you have to go get another midfielder then. Because like especially midfielder wise,
Mendy and Rice,
yeah, because like and Rice is already playing as the 8, bro, and I'm not trying to see no Mikel Merino in midfield because I've already said like in terms of playing, I already said, bro, he's better up front than he is playing in midfield. Like if he's gonna play like midfield wise, he's squad player at best. So I feel like if you're gonna let Partey walk, you bring in Zubimendi, you're gonna have to go get you should go get another 6 because then like the depth because I'm not really interested in this. Oh, you can have Rice play that because like we already seen like this year, like injury wise, like I don't know what it is with Arteta. Like he loves like moving players around and all this, but like I feel like he just needs to like keep players to like one role. Like don't have Rice be the main 8 and then the cover for the 6 because then say Zubimendi gets injured, who's gonna be playing in the 8? It's gonna be Mikel Merino, and I'm not trying to like see that at all. So I would just keep for me, yeah. Nah, yo, the sad thing is if we get a striker, I know he's gonna try and move Havertz back into. Try to do the Havertz midfield experiment again, and I'm not trying to see that. So for me, I would obviously get Zubimendi in. I would keep Partey, give him the 1 year extension and then the +1 if you want to, and then the club can decide to do that. That's like a next summer problem after that.
Can I ask that? Like, because I've seen a couple of previous year with some of my London that I talked to it, they say that they're letting them go to kind of not only letting because Arsenal's wages are ridiculous when you actually look at some.
Yeah, no, the wage bill is ridiculous.
And
it's a mess, bro.
It's ridiculous. Mess. So they've made thinking about with his age, with his unavailability, and how much he's on, how he possibly could go because of that, but also Skelly signed a new contract and how he's actually naturally obviously a midfielder by nature, not a left back, and how there's potential that he become that he's been promised more midfield minutes by signing that new contract. I don't know how you feel about that, but this is what they've been trying to theorize. So I just want to know your opinion.
I would love for Skelly to go into midfield because like that's where he was like playing in the U team. He ain't played left back until he made his debut this year. But I just don't feel like Arteta is like gonna go and do that, especially like because you got Calafiori. He's proven to have like injury problems. He's not proven he can stay like fully fit, and we let Tierney go as well. So it look at least as of now, like in terms of next season, Skelly's gonna continue playing left back, bro. I would love for Skelly to move into midfield for it, and like that would like low key like kind of solve it like in a way. But I would still go out and get like another 6 if they're gonna let Partey go. Because my whole thing was like I thought the whole plan was they were gonna keep Partey for another year at least, like give him the 1+1, and then if he had his injuries again next year, they would just let him go after next year if he signed the extension. But if they're gonna obviously if they put Skelly into midfield, then like you could then say okay, then like you're more liable. You can have Rice as like the 6 backup, and because then you could do Rice as the 6 and you could put Skelly in midfield, or you could even do that. You can either do that, or you could move Wanyeri into there. But I feel like Arteta is just gonna mainly use him as like right wing backup. So yeah, that's the whole thing for me, man.
And where'd you stand with the whole Gyökeres and Sesko situations as well?
Listen, keep Sesko away from this club, bro.
Why are you getting Sesko? Talk to me.
I do not need. I already said it, bro. Gyökeres has scored more goals for Sporting than fucking Sesko has played games for Leipzig. Like, I don't know how this is like a whole debate. And even like now they're talking about like, okay, now they're saying Gyökeres is not going to leave for He's saying Gyökeres is not going to leave for like big like he's not going to leave for the 65 million after the whole thing like with the president came out. So now and they're saying Sesko is going to be like near that 80-90 mark. So if they're going to do that, and then it's going to come down to okay, you're going to pay somewhat similar money. Then you look at their goal records. Like I just don't know how you could pick Sesko, bro. But this is Arteta Football Club, bro. It's Mikhail Hitler, so you never know with it. And like, because that's the whole thing. I thought like with Berta coming in, bro. I thought Berta was coming in like because especially when you look at Berta's record with strikers when he was at Atletico, bro. Got brought in Falcao, Suarez, Alvarez just the season just before he left. Now we're coming like he's come now. And now we're still following what Arteta says, bro. And we've already seen this guy's talent ID. We already know it's not it. So like,
so you agree that with the I don't know what we call it, the rumor that it's Arteta wants Sesko, Berta wants Gyökeres.
Yeah. I feel like that's how because like that's like the main thing. It's always been like ever since like Berta's like been like fully announced. Like that's like the biggest thing I've seen like between the two. It's always been Arteta wants Sesko and Berta prefers getting Gyökeres. And like while I seen like all these rumors at the same time, like I've always seen like this is another like thing I see like in the fan base like that I see on Twitter, bro. They always say, oh, Berta likes to do like negotiate multiple deals, like get them all to like that like advanced point and then make his decision. I feel like I don't know about that, bro, because like I've seen the way like especially like when Arteta like with his targets like because Havertz for example, that was fully Arteta, bro. Edu wanted nothing to do like Edu's nowhere near involved in that. That's why I always move the blame onto him, bro. When it comes to Havertz, because that was his guy. That's the guy he wanted, and that's the guy they gave him. So after seeing that and seeing how much money already that did, that was already like a big flop for what it was. Because remember, he wasn't supposed to come in as a striker. They brought him in as a Xhaka replacement originally.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was
originally the Xhaka replacement.
Are you upset with the price tag, or are you upset where he's playing? Because don't you think that if you get a 9, that he then becomes kind of like that utility, more of a midfield player for Havertz?
In terms of Havertz, bro, like obviously, like the whole like I don't want to see him nowhere near the midfield. I'll be real. Like if he is going like because now like 65 million, like the wages he's on, like you have to make it work. Like that's like the whole thing. Like you have to make it work. So like if it comes down to it, I would rather see Havertz like more like towards the front line because like he's played better there than he has in midfield, like in any game, bro. So like. Havertz. I would get Gyökeres like, and Havertz has proven like he can do like a job like in the smaller games, but like so like play him in like FA Cup, like Carabao Cup, like when you're playing like the smaller teams like League 2 or like the Championship teams, you could play him then, cool. But like when it comes to like the big games, like the do or die games in the Champions League, the do or die games in the Premier League, if you're somehow like make it to like the latter stages of the title race this year, bro, you need to have a bagsman up there for it, because like that's like the one thing, bro, like. We still not replaced Aubameyang, bro. Like we've not had someone who can like, we've not had a single player in the team, like other than Saka, there's not a single player in this Arsenal team that can like make a goal out of nothing, bro. Like there's not a single one. So that's like that another main reason why like with Gyökeres, I've seen that, bro. And he's proved that he could do it in the Champions League. He's done it in his league. Like I don't care if it's the Portuguese league, bro. The numbers are fucking ridiculous. Like
his numbers are crazy.
Yeah, the numbers are ridiculous, bro. It's worth taking a punt. So like when you look at like his, especially like when you look at his goal record, like I would 100% go out and get Gyökeres. My whole thing, like that was like literally before the transfer window's open. I was literally saying, like back before like the whole Isak rumors were that, I was literally saying, I don't care which striker you get me, bro. As long as he's one of them two as long as he's Swedish, I'm cool with it. Literally, that was my whole thing. As long as he's one of them Swedish strikers, bro, I don't care which one it was. But now with this, like if Arteta's gonna do this whole Sesko thing and like he's gonna get his way again, like I'll looking at like past history, bro, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So I would 100% go out and get Gyökeres, bro. 100%.
You go get Gyökeres. I'm actually, because we spoke on him earlier, your thoughts on Osimhen? Because you mentioned strikers.
The thing is like Osimhen, bro, like it's kind of like the way like with Williams, bro. Like the wages is nuts. Like I feel like you're just not getting like what he's like the amount you would be paying for him. Like I feel like you're just not going to get that back. Like in terms of wages.
I hear that, Corey.
The wages he's asking is like ridiculous. Like, cause like Vader, doesn't Haaland make like 500?
See his background, like, this guy is a crook. Sorry, go on.
Sort of guy, bro. Cause like Vader, doesn't Haaland
make
get
to that? Go on.
Okay, hold on, Corey. Before bringing up Holland, it's an anomaly, right?
No,
He's a
no, I
unicorn.
get that, but no, but like I'm mainly talking about like from like what's it called out. You guys pay Holland like big boy bread, but you guys get that back because he scores ridiculous amounts.
And
like,
and he didn't come to the club instantly getting it, right? So he came to the club and he turned his way up. But he's getting. They talk bonuses and wages. They're saying it's about 500. That's what they're saying. But
and like I don't really think like and I'm pretty sure Osimhen he's asking for it like straight up. Like he's like I want this much a week, like flat. Like I feel like you're just not gonna get that back, bro, with Osimhen. So like I do think like good striker. Like when he was at Napoli, like the year they won the league, I was like, yo, this brother's cooking, bro. Like he's got like the build, like even like seeing the goals he scored. Like Tech wasn't even like that bad. He's not like one of those big clunky strikers like with strength. Like I just build like the whole thing with Osimhen. I just feel like you're not gonna get that back in terms of like what he's asking for. It's like the same thing with Nico Williams, bro. It's the same reason why I'm so glad Barca got that deal done, bro. Because like what he was asking for, you just weren't gonna get that back, bro. Because like I already got Martinelli on nearly like 200K a week, bro. I don't need Williams. Who's just gonna be head down, I show speed type on 250, bro. Like I just don't need that. I just feel like I'm just not gonna get my money back.
First, and speaking of not getting your money back, that deal's been announced. The Vate has been kind of hilarious with the backdrop and the change of it. Don't you think Verts is worth the money, Vate?
Depending on the club you are.
Do you think Verts is worth the money for Liverpool?
For Liverpool, it makes complete sense. But this isn't a deal that every club should have gone out and signed because there's different needs. Where Liverpool are at because of what they've done previous seasons, where they went out, they got their attacking bodies. The next season they went out and got their midfielders. They took a season off and only got Chiesa. So now to actually go back in and spend again to go out and get a Verts, best German, it's worth it for them because they had so many other things already in place. Many want to call me out and being like I'm being shameless, or if this city you really would have wanted him because if the situations were different, absolutely right. If I didn't have the exit of a Kevin De Bruyne, if I didn't have a drop off in a Gundogan, if I didn't have like questions with regards to Kovacic, who's also backup within my midfield, yeah, absolutely. But so many questions, I need more than one player. And Verts doesn't solve all those things for me. He definitely doesn't solve all those things when I was struggling more so with transition and defensive. And as much as I'm happy that I won my first game in the Club World Cup, you could still see that we got to find our way to be able to deal with the transition and be defensively sound. And I don't think Florian Wirtz does that for us. But credit to Liverpool. I mean, record signing. They get one. I used the money that would have been spent on that to get three, and I'm better off for it. I don't think I get these same players had I spent that money on Wirtz. So we just pivoted, and it happens in football. So
this is what I will say, like on the whole like transfer window so far, like for the Prem teams, right? I feel like Liverpool had the best window, but I feel like City have had the best like in terms of like value for money. I feel like you guys have had the best window, but like yeah. So like that's how I feel. Prime, wait on Prime. What questions you want to ask real quick?
Yeah, you're on mute, bro.
Yeah. I wanted to ask Flawless, what's Rashford's wages?
Oh God,
300. I think.
If I knew this was going, I wouldn't have asked.
How much was he on Villa?
The same, but we would have paid it between us.
So y'all just did like 50-50?
Nah, it wouldn't have been 50-50, not a chance. We probably paid more. I don't know how much. I'll have to Google it. But we would have paid more. They wouldn't have paid half. It might have been 200 to 100, maybe. Something like that.
Later, how long do you think Pep has at City? Like until he decides to go or whatever.
Wait, why did you ask me the Rashford question?
I was curious. Vader, how long do you think Pep has at City?
Well, you know what? We were having such a difficult time last season. You know, the 1-13, the poor run, and the worst season Pep's ever had. He signed a contract extension when all was going up in the air, when everything was a disaster, right? He signed a contract extension. So that is this year and the next. He's here for 2 years. Will the club be able to convince him for more? I don't know, but I'm taking these 2 years as, you know what, I'm going to right the ship. I'm not going to go out with the way this last season was, and then he's going to say his farewell, his bye. But we got him at least for 2.
Let me ask you, do you think it's So because you kind of already half answered it, do you think it's success dependent on how long he stays?
So it's no secret he had difficulties in his family life, right?
Right.
And we all kind of get that. Maybe there were promises made. Like obviously he's such a serial winner. When he's into football, he's probably like laser focused. He's probably a little distant at the dinner table and all that kind of stuff. So maybe wifey was like, I thought we were going to move on from this, right? But well, it looks like all that stuff's working out. I don't think it's success based in terms of he's got to have like a record type breaking season, but I do think
about winning trophies.
Yeah, but I do think it's like I have to leave here winning something, and I think for Pep, it's winning the Prem. So I don't think if we win it this year, could he say I'm leaving? Yes.
Yeah. Say for instance, you not do a double champs and Prem. Could he just be like, all right, cool?
He could be like, yeah.
Fucking hell, 1-0 up Bayern.
Yeah, of course they going.
Okay.
They actually I can't even say that because Buffalo a decent side.
So, but yeah, I think he if he wins any of the majors, I think he might say goodbye. The crazy thing too is there's a short list of managers, so I don't even think that City would move mad to get the very next manager. I think they would kind of do the we'll wait, we'll have like that interim, or we'll have whatever that gap manager and get the right one next. But
okay,
I'm calm, man. Like if yeah, go ahead.
No, but yeah, but the reason why I ask is that
that's a foul.
Is it not given? Yeah, foul on the keeper, goal not given. Crazy. Sorry, I'm watching the Bayern game. So
no, it's all good.
With that being said, so say Pep leaves in end of his contract, which is 2 years.
Yeah.
Who do you want and who do you think City will get as the long-term successor? Because like as you said, you think they'll go for like an interim guy until I then get the actual successor. Who do you think is going to be? I think they're going to try and go for Cesc.
Yeah. I could see Cesc Fabregas.
I was saying, I seen them links today. Like
they've been rumored about that. The funny thing is, guys, don't take this as me being a little too gassed up, but it's a different era now. Like you're hearing about City being a destination, and maybe it's a large part of because of the ownership and like the staff. Like you know, if you commit to City that they are about winning, it's not so much window dressing, it's not so much just talking a good game. So I think we could actually go out and like flex on whichever managers out there to try and entice them to come over here. So
you can get most managers. I agree with that.
Yeah. So if it's like maybe Enrique's probably not an option because of the success at PSG, or maybe for him he's like, I've kind of like done the pinnacle. I won them a treble. You know, what more can I do over there? Maybe he moves on, right? But I think we go out and flex and get that manager out there. There's managers under Pep's tree like Vincent Kompany. We can talk about the rumors with regards to Cesc. We can talk about even as many of you guys kind of joke around and stuff.
I swear to God.
If Corey,
wait, so do you think
Vader?
No, hold on.
Take it,
so
bro.
interesting.
Please come
so
take it.
Do you think?
We know that ain't happening. They hire me or you.
No, that's interesting. No, but that's interesting. Do you think Arteta will be the interim guy?
I think because of the coaching tree, because of his time here, it could be if Arsenal were to dismiss Arteta, it could be Arteta back at City, and not that commitment. This is yours for another 5-7 years, but they would bring him over, and obviously we wouldn't tell him he's only here as an interim. But I think they could commit to Arteta as a manager following Pep, with eyes on who might be that long term.
Yeah, you gonna go get super duper Mick. Yeah, yeah. All right.
No, you see, this is the whole thing, right? Like, say, like, what's it called? Like, say that happened, right? And like Arteta went to.
I hope it happens, man. I'll tell to say. Sorry, go on.
Celebration stream. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
guys.
man. 100%.
You guys say that now. Here's
say
say
that now. We'll say that then.
Vader. Let me land. This is the whole thing, right? So like, say that happened, right? And say Arteta went and like cooked and like done like gone and done the crazy thing at Man City, right? I won't even be that bothered about it because like we've given him the time, we've given him the money, bro. Like it just hasn't like it hasn't worked, bro. Like I don't know how much more we can do.
You would
for
be
him.
bothered. Your fan voice would be pissed if he goes to City and wins.
Yeah, I'm not, bro. I'm not my fan base, bro.
That's no, but Corey and Prime, you got to hear me out though. It's all about timing. So if it happens to be Arteta's fired before Pep, right? Arteta's fired before Pep. Pep moves on, and then Arteta comes here. Arsenal fans are going to lose their minds because it's going to be.
I couldn't give a shit, bro.
No. But Arsenal fans lost their minds at the fixture list. The Premier League's against us.
Not even I said that, bro. I didn't say the Premier was against us.
And they're idiots too. You know what I'm saying? Against us how? Against us how? What? Against us for what? Like we are terrible all by ourselves as our Arsenal. Like what we talking about here?
Them first 6 games is nuts.
Do you not think an interim manager that City could go for?
You have to play them sometime. Then you have. I bet your 6 after that is more favorable.
Bro, it's like West Ham, Fulham. Who else? It's like West Ham, Fulham. We got like Forest in there.
No matter what the 6 was, Arsenal weren't winning the Premier League anyway. So what difference does it make? We know how this ends.
Wow.
Don't do that, Vega. We know how this ends. No one here has Arsenal winning the Premier League. No one in the chat has Arsenal winning the Premier League. Why do we do this?
Especially when
you're always the one who has to say the obvious stuff,
bro. Flawless. Look at Liverpool and City's windows. Like even as it stands, like right now, and probably like when the window ends, bro, we're gonna be like in terms of everyone, like it's probably gonna stand as it is right now. It's gonna be Liverpool, City 1 or 2, and then we're gonna be 3rd, bro.
Yeah, like I don't know why. So why?
Like I'm spoiling everyone's prediction videos now on YouTube.
Yeah.
All content creators on YouTube. I'm telling you right now, Arsenal are going to be 3rd among most of them.
Yeah,
I promise you, bro.
All this. Even Veta gonna have Arsenal 3rd. All the fixture list is against us. Arsenal would never win in it. Nobody has Arsenal top 2.
You know what?
Nobody has Arsenal. Apart from the odd Arsenal fan, a gal, couple others. Nobody has Arsenal top 2. Let's be honest.
Vader. Should I defend Arteta or will you do?
Well, I'll just say this: we don't know what the transfer window is going to end up. Like Corey mentioned, some of the things that he wanted to see at his club. I think his confidence would raise if the signings that he wants happens. Right? I don't think he's going to
100%.
Yeah. So if you get the signings that you want, you're still not going to sit there and be like, my club getting third.
Jesus, Buddha. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need.
This fucking guy, bro.
That's what they need.
No, but like in terms of like winning like the Prem, like in terms of like winning the Premier League, because like, bro. Like our team's already good enough to win like a trophy.
Tell them.
Like our team's already good enough to win a trophy, bro. Like we could like our team's good enough to go win League, FA Cup this season. Like both. Our team's already good enough to do that. Like we can go ahead and do it, and that would be a very good season for us. Yeah. Like I already said this, bro. But
you believe your team's good enough to win majors?
Win majors? No.
I think it is.
That's where the issue lies.
No. Especially not now because no. Prime. Look at it, bro. City fell off last year. Like that was the big time to strike. If it wasn't 22-23, it was last year, bro.
And why you didn't strike is because of your manager.
Then the manager, bro, and the summer before that, because we bought Marino and Calafiori, bro, and we didn't go and get a striker because Arteta was doing we're spreading the goals around. What's it called? We scored the most goals in the Premier League the year before.
All this shit. More out of what you have, and you guys, I'm not saying all of your players are great and everything. But I also look at Liverpool. I don't rate all of their players, but as a system, it works with the manager they have. I think if you have a better manager, you can get a lot more, and you guys could actually like win majors. But then again, it's Arsenal, so regardless of who, you have a lot more.
But even when you say like with the system, bro, like Arteta doesn't like adapt. Like the only player that like the system like builds around like its strengths is Saka, bro. Like Martinelli scored 15 goals 2-3 years ago. Odegaard did the same. We ain't seen that since. Like he hasn't adjusted the system to like get the best out of them. Like especially the last 18 months, ever since that 22-23 season, bro. Martinelli has almost been like a sacrifice to the system. Like I feel like in terms of like the system, his whole thing is just like as long as he tracks back, he's starting every week.
But okay.
Victor,
but Martin,
who are you more? Because obviously Liverpool, City are going for the title. I'm assuming. Actually, no, you have Liverpool favorites, so that makes sense. But are you worried about Arsenal? No, Vader. He has Liverpool favorites.
Oh yeah, he does have Liverpool. Yeah. Right.
So are you just focused on Liverpool, or are you also worried about Arsenal?
And Prime, you're frozen as well.
I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
As of now, transfer window and what has happened, what hasn't happened, it's Liverpool favorites. It's Liverpool one. I currently have City ahead of Arsenal, but again, it's as of now because of the transfer window and the movements happening.
Oh,
right?
And
But
they need a miracle for you to switch that around. They need a miracle.
yeah,
literally in terms of like the transfer window, in terms of winning a major next year, the signings that like if we brought in Gyökeres, which is already like
Gyökeres, De Jong, I was saying.
Literally, because because if we unless Partey signs, because if Partey signs a new deal, then like
new manager,
boy, that would be a big change. Like, that probably the biggest signing we could make, bro.
People like Vader make me out to be the bad guy, you know.
You are the bad guy. You're
the bad guy
the bad guy.
Obvious.
No, but in terms of signings, like needed to like win a major, and in terms of signings to win a major like this year, in terms of like being confident, it would literally have to be like Gyökeres and like because I've always said like the attack, bro, because like the attack is where you can get like the biggest improvement like in this team.
Yeah,
because
your manager, you guys are defensively sound.
Because the defense is already like we've had the best defense in the Premier League the last 2 years. So like
Corey,
as a unit, it's good.
And here's where I got to call you out a little bit. Because when you're kind of quick to say Arteta doesn't adapt, you gotta revamp that though. Because if you want to talk about
when I say that, sorry to cut you off, but like in terms of like that, I'm talking mainly like the attacking areas because that's like
struggle, but then you got to strengthen the confidence you have in Arteta because what he does defensively because the surprise season where you guys were killing it and you kind of fell short, it was really just a Saliba poor time of injury and managing things. Arteta's shown that he's improved with regards to that because you guys have always been defensively sound, right? Like that's one of the things where it's if a team's in a game versus Arsenal, you're gonna have to be on it to really break them down and get that win. And that shows the fact that Liverpool, who ran away with the league, still had their issues playing against you guys. You know what I mean? So Arteta, he needs to fix up and have kind of like that focus offensively, where I've had similar criticisms with regards to Pep because he's so offensively minded. I'm like, okay, we need an assistant coach or we need someone that's going to challenge him to kind of like just be defensive. Let's make life hell for the team that's trying to break us down at times, right? So Arteta deserves that level of respect, but I agree with you. If you get some of those attacking players, then it's like it's long. It's long. And I'm not counting out Arsenal. It's no gimmick. Flawless wants to say, "Oh, Arteta's my guy" or whatever, but it's because as a former assistant manager over at City, I like to see him. I like to see him win.
So he's your guy.
No, but here's the thing. I'll say like compare
he's my guy.
No, but
like for you defensive, man. I rate that, but I'm just gonna be honest. Win something. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm saying that's literally my thing too. Like, bro, win me something. Like, bro, we've not won a trophy since fans have been let back in stadiums. You know how crazy that is.
Facts. I'm saying
these fans have been let back in stadiums, but we've not won anything.
Was that 5 years?
Yes, bro, half a decade,
and it's gonna be 6.
Wow.
This fucking guy, bro. This
but Vader.
Hey, you don't have to talk to Vader like that, Corey. But I know he's annoying.
Vader.
This fucking guy.
What's funny is they're forgetting the context of they're just going up against a dominant Man City, bro. So it's not.
Yeah, like they act like it was just.
Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, dominant. Oh Lord. All right.
No, but Vader, the whole thing you said, like with like Arteta's like tweaked it, like to make it like defensively better. Like I hear that, bro, because like that season, bro, we had a Zinchenko that couldn't defend. We had no defensive cover, and like the whole like defense like were literally like drunk for like the last 8 weeks. But like when you look at the defense now, like it's not like just like the system. There's like why they're playing like they're good individual defenders. Like I know like Lewis Skelly's a midfielder, bro. I ain't seen it. He's playing left back this season. I ain't seen him get cooked all year. Timber, super consistent, bro. Straight off of the ACL. Saliba and Gabriel, the best center back pairing in the league. Probably like, and you can make the argument in Europe. So like individually, like individually, like each like as defenders, like, they're good.
Yeah.
So like I'm saying like they're like that much better. So like you can make that improvement. Like you can like take that bit of the handbrake off and like put it more forward because you got like the defense now, like as like before, like for like take away the system, like as individuals is way better. Like that 22-23 season you're talking about, that back four, like the back end of the season was Gabriel, Rob Holding, Zinchenko, and then Ben White. Like it's like that back four is like the back four now, like as individuals, is way better now. So I'm saying you can take that bit of the handbrake off and push that more towards the attacking players, because we've lost way like for me the drop off in the attack is way more than like the improvement like in the defense. Like the attack now is way worse than like the defense was that back end of that season.
I hear it.
Like, you know what I mean?
And what we're able to have over at Sarcasm City TV is obviously when Flawless is talking to other panelists, you can kind of hear their different perspectives. But the funny thing is, Liverpool were complaining a couple seasons ago in terms of where they needed to invest when they had Klopp, right? Because they had the one summer where they went and got attacking players when Mane was kind of like on his way out. I think they gotten Diaz in a January window. Then they ended up getting Nunez and things of that nature. And then they were all complaining about a midfielder. They didn't make any moves until the next season when they got the midfielder. So I think it's like, yeah, you can crash it on Arteta, but then you can crash it on the decision makers on, all right, let's complete the squad. Let's get them.
But Vader, this is the point. Arteta is like part of that. Like,
Don't
okay, complete
that.
the squad. No, it is, bro. No, because when you look at it, look at the summer after that season, bro. Who did he go out to get when it came out that Xhaka was leaving? He went and go Kai Havertz. That was his guy. That's who he wanted. That was him. Like, so I feel like you're not taking that into consideration when you say crushing on Arteta. He's including in, like, he's big part of this when it comes to rebuilding the squad. Like, like the big part, like, because the midfield was the main hole that summer. He went out and spent 65 million on him and making the highest earner in the team.
I just find it funny because my manager doesn't have that power at my club. So that's why I'm surprised when I hear rivals talk about Arteta having that kind of pull. Like it doesn't compute because he doesn't have the track record. He doesn't have that credit in the bank to be making decisions like that. So
exactly, bro. That's my whole point. Because I'm like, why does this guy have so much power? I literally said when we was talking about Zubamendi, I literally called him, like, as crazy as it is, Mikel Hitler, because he's got that kind of power. Like, it just doesn't make no sense to me.
Shout out to Arsenal, bud. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, that one was best for Arsenal. It was giving Mikel Arteta all that power. Isn't that right, Vale? Clearly, that's smart decision making, isn't it?
I don't know much about the Arsenal board.
Well, clearly it's worked out. 5 years, no trophy. Yeah, it's worked out.
But if you take away that level of decision making for Arteta and you just have him as a coach, I think he cooks.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Like, if you just gave him like the coaching thing, and like, cool, you just deal with it on the pitch, and you had like a proper like board that would just say, we'll bring you in the players, and then you can just deal with it. Cool. I feel it would be way better for him. It would take less pressure off of him.
Repeat what you said, Vader. Repeat that again.
I think if you take away all that extra stuff that Arteta is responsible for and just make him coach, if you just have him coach, I think he cooks.
Flawless. Look at the way he started. He's scared. Interesting. So with that being the case, if Pep went to City or Arteta went to City, not having to do all the extra stuff, just having the coach, is he able to win like doubles and trebles and stuff?
See, Prime.
Now you get the truth. Now you get the truth.
No. Because it's not a good question, and I'll tell you why it's not a good question.
Let me explain it, because the way City are ran, obviously, Pep, yes, fine, he may have a say and opinions on profiles, whatever, but Pep is not saying, listen, I want Kai Havertz, you have to get me this guy, you know, they work in tandem. So if he goes to City, where you're allowed to work in tandem, and Arteta's allowed to just focus on the tactical side, the coaching,
just focused on the football.
Can Arteta get over the line and win a Premier League and win a Champions?
Does he deliver?
Yeah. So I think, and I'm not gonna belittle the question. I apologize for saying that it was a silly question, but you gotta walk.
Hey, Vader, ignore Flawless. I'm being honest. I want.
You got
this guy. He said, "I'm not going to belittle the question," but just before he belittling the question.
No, but I apologize for what I did before. That's what I apologize.
I accept apology.
Thank you, Prime. But I was saying, you gotta crawl before you can walk. Right? You gotta walk before you can run, and then you gotta run before you can actually sprint. When we talk about doubles, when we talk about trebles, that's sprinting. That's mastering like your ability to move. So I'm not going to say that
he's doing at Arsenal.
He's been walking for 6 years, bro.
Because remember, like 5 minutes ago, when I said I said they're missing out on the context of Arteta's competing against a 4P City side, a treble 4P City side. Yeah. So clearly, what is Arteta then? Arteta must be running then at that point.
No,
because that's why he's not winning, right?
he's running. He's not able to keep up with those that are running in front of him because right now he's running against the best. He's running against Usain Bolt. So
but I
he's
think
only
he is keeping up as best as he can.
yeah, as best as he can. But that improves if he changes and then starts training in Jamaica. If he starts coming over here at Manchester City, I think he can get over the line. But to say that is he going to win doubles and trebles? No, I wouldn't go that far. I think he can come to
not
City.
doubles and trebles, but can he win like a Premier League?
Can he win a major?
Because how long was Klopp at Liverpool? 7 years and only won 2 majors. Can he win 3 majors in 7 years at City?
I would think so.
No,
I would think so. If those happen to be, wait, do you guys consider FA Cups and the Prem as major?
No. Champions League and Prem.
Premier League and
just Prem and champs.
That's all Klopp did. That's all Klopp did. A Prem and champs.
Okay,
no.
Like
I always say, there's no one with a statue outside any stadium that, of any club of any high profile for just winning the FA Cup. Cut it out. We know what the majors are.
Yeah, but I was okay.
No, but the reason why I say Prem and champs,
FA Cup.
you know what I say Prem and champs
is
because Klopp only won 2 majors at Liverpool.
Yeah, okay. I know you said all right. I'm not going to be so shameless to say he only won 2 majors. Going to a club, I know. Okay. How you emphasize the only winning 2 majors at a club isn't something to kind of just dismiss.
No,
right?
I know. But
it's only ask your boy out there.
But it's only 2 in 7 years. Okay. I'm saying, can Arteta?
Hey, no, people got only 5.
No. But I'm making the point of that. Can the great? Because I think Arteta is a very good coach. I actually rate him as a coach. But
I agree.
Arteta go to City, who, in my opinion, I think they are the best ran club in the world. Can he go to City and in 7 years win 3 majors? Can he more than match what Klopp did at Liverpool? He should be. No,
he's not, because he's not Klopp's level.
He would have an opportunity. He would have an opportunity too, but it would also depend on who he's competing against. And if it continues to be a Liverpool spending like this, then it'd be hard for me to say yes, right? But
Liverpool
could he
won't spend like this?
As of right now, we don't know, because right now with Hughes and Edwards, they're moving different. I think Klopp was the one holding them back.
They wouldn't be able to.
But Liverpool, like just their history shows, they spend in like 2-3 year increments. So they'll spend a lot now, and then in the next 2-3 years they'll spend a lot, and then that's what they do.
Yeah, but
don't forget PSR even.
Yeah, that's true. Different era. But when we talk about how they're spending like this now, but in 2 years they're going to lose Van Dijk and lose Salah. That's a lot of freed up money that they can then go again. So it may be not even the 3-4 year cycle. Maybe they're doing this every 2 years, which is very threatening, because the way they're investing right now, and if they happen to get a striker in terms of Isak, partner with Florian Wirtz, that's long term. That's like they're a threat. But to answer your question, I think Arteta could come to City and win a major. Could he equal Klopp? I can't go so far to say that.
He can't win 2 in 7 years.
No. You say it like it's easy. 2 in 7 years ain't easy.
Two majors in 7 years. Yeah, but you know why? Because him at City, I would expect him to be competing for at least 5 out of the 7 years for the Premier League and Champions League. So winning 2 or 3, yes, why not?
He's just not good enough. There's no top manager we think he's better than.
So
yeah, but Vader, why? Okay,
are you guys looking?
Whatever top manager is at. So let's say he goes to City hypothetically. If Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United do what they're supposed to in regards to their own clubs and go out there and get the best of the best, the law of averages tells you at least one of them's going to do it. He falls below them, and that's going to be the difference. Again, I repeat it. There's no top manager we think Arteta's better than. He ain't better than Klopp. Nowhere near Klopp.
No.
He's nowhere. He's nowhere near.
That doesn't matter.
But Klopp
no longer in the league.
No, but later it does matter in terms of like thinking they're going to win ahead of them.
It don't matter in what sense? What do you say, Vader?
No, it doesn't matter because Klopp is no longer in the league.
No, but I'm just pointing out because Prime's talking about the 2 that Klopp did. Arteta don't go to Liverpool and do that.
No, but that's why I didn't say Liverpool. I'm saying at City.
But I'm saying at City, he don't
you
go
have
to
all the resources to just focus on coaching.
Nah, because the
was talking about.
Because with the resources that he had at Arsenal, he should have been doing better. Not necessarily
Exactly.
winning.
He should have won. He should have already won a major at this point. He should have
I know,
won a
but
major with the money
that's
he's
why
got.
I'm talking. No, but that's why I'm
Of course he
talking.
should
What
have
do you
won a
mean?
Premier.
No. Yes, he should have. Vader.
You on top of the league for 93% of the time. You should win it.
No,
The
he was
season
going
after
up
that,
against
all
this
you have
guy.
to do
He
is
was
win your
going up
last
against-
Don't
6
matter.
games.
You were on top of the league for 93%
No,
of the
but
time.
you know what? No, but hold on. You know what, Vader? You know what? Fair enough. Valid point. But why can't Arteta win a domestic trophy? A Carabao or
I'm
FA
not saying
Cup?
he can't. I'm
Thank
not
you,
saying he
Prime.
can't.
No. I'm saying why can't he? I like
Well,
because again,
Vader,
again,
we've won
he's
2
young.
FA Cup games in 5 years.
I have a bit of a rule that as a young manager, I'm not
Yeah.
expecting you to be able to win like league titles and Champions League. I think that's a
Yeah.
bit extreme. But
I hear it.
in the 7 years he's been there, you should be
Yeah.
able to have more than one FA Cup.
No, I hear all
Be able
that.
to make
I
it
think,
to the 5th round.
I think flawless. I think flawless and him all often. Hey, you're a guy. Whatever.
You
The
said
crashing
he's
on.
your guy. Whoa. Where's the YG? Whoa. You said he's your guy.
He's my guy because I defend him like the way I do. That's
No,
why
you
he's
said
my guy.
yeah, but you defend him because he's XC.
Yeah, he's ex City, but he's not.
Yeah,
he's no
so
longer
he's
my
your
manager.
guy then.
Okay, all right. So
Is he
I
not?
just
Correct me if I'm wrong. If he's not, if he's not your guy, I'll stop saying he's your guy. I thought
Yeah,
you
he's-
said before he's your guy.
I'm saying he's my former assistant manager. So
Is
if
he
that
your
makes
guy?
him my guy, if that makes
Is
him
he-
my guy, then he's my
I'm
guy. But I
asking
don't
you.
refer to
No,
him as
I'm
my
asking
guy.
you. Don't let me set the parameters. Is he your guy?
I don't consider him my guy. I
Oh,
consider
right.
my
I'll stop saying it.
former
Then I
assistant
stand
manager.
corrected. I apologize. He's not your guy. I thought it was
'Cause
your
I-
guy. I get
I
it,
always
man. He
refer
was
to
your
him as
guy
my
previously, but not anymore. I get it, man. Fail, you'll do that. Go on.
I
as you
always
were.
refer to him as my former assistant manager over at City. That's
Yeah.
often how I do it. But
Okay.
the,
I
like,
just
I
didn't
agree.
understand the defense of him, but go on.
Well, a different perspective. I have seen what he could do or what he hasn't done based off of the competition in front of him. But when Prime wants to say, you've been here for 7 years, why didn't you could have won the other stuff? This is where I keep the context in terms of a young manager. And I get Corey's frustration, or be like, I don't care, win me something. I don't care whether you're new or a novice, just win me something. But I think Arteta's early mistakes as a young manager, yeah, he won the FA Cup his first time, but since he hasn't, is because him, like many Arsenal fans, were like, I'm on to the next. I won an FA Cup, but I'm focused on the next. I'm focused on Europa, which he fell short on. I'm focused on the Prem, which he fell short on, and not have the ability to go after 2 targets at once. And I think that's been the biggest harm to Arteta with regards to the 7 years that he's been there, because he hasn't been able to manage the 2, which is very unique. Even look at Conte over at Napoli. What does he get called out for all the time? Great domestically, right?
Yeah,
Even when he was over there at Chelsea,
he's dreadful in Europe.
Yeah, it's European.
exactly right. He's one of those managers that just can't do the 2.
Yeah, but you know what we say about Antonio Conte? He's not a great.
He's not. Yeah, but he got over the line. I'm not saying Arteta's great.
He's not a great. No,
Yeah,
but
we know
I'm not
we know
saying
you're saying
Arteta.
Arteta's great. We
My
know
thing
that.
with
We're
Arteta-
smarter than that.
because
We know
for
that.
me, right? Because like Flawless doesn't believe this Arsenal team's good enough. Corey doesn't believe it. I do. I think this team is good enough to win majors. That's why I look at Arteta, another manager that I think is a very good coach. Why can't you win an FA Cup or a Carabao? Especially when this is one of the
That's
worst.
my
Man
whole
United
point.
teams.
Exactly.
This is
Okay,
one of the
yeah.
worst Man United teams we've seen in how many years? And in the past 4 seasons, they've reached 4 domestic finals, and
Yeah.
actually a Europa League final.
We've not even been to a final, bro. Let alone win a trophy. We've not even been to
They
a
shouldn't have
final
made it
since
to the
we won.
final. They shouldn't have made it to the final, right? We remember that.
Yeah, but
Wait,
who?
Whoa,
Corey,
whoa,
who did
whoa,
United?
whoa,
Who did
whoa,
Arsenal
whoa,
get
whoa.
knocked out in the
What?
FA Cup?
Wait. What's that, Prime? What did you say? Say that again. What was
He
that?
said they should have made it to the
said-
final.
What was it? Who got robbed? Was it Coventry? Who got robbed in
Who
the
got
semi?
robbed?
Yeah,
Who
it was
Coventry
yeah,
got
Coventry
robbed?
the
The
year
man was
before.
off. Wait. Man was offside and they got robbed. How? How's that robbery? And please explain how being
Man
offside.
was
is a robbery.
offside.
How
Man
is
was
it?
offside.
Hey,
Prime,
hey,
what'd
hey,
you
you
ask?
know what? Hey, Vader, how about just don't go 3-0 down? You know what I'm saying? Maybe try that. Don't go 3-0 down and you go through.
Corey, who did Arsenal get knocked out of the FA Cup to?
Joke,
This year.
man. Arsenal.
Yes.
I mean United.
This dickhead right here.
Oh, that was
United.
United.
Yeah, United.
whoa,
Third
okay.
round.
Dickhead
Third
for
round
knocking
at
you out.
home. Man, I'm at
Yeah,
10
wait.
Cool.
Corey, whoa. Word to YG. Why am I a dickhead? Because we knocked you lot out.
Nah, it's your
alright.
team, bro.
Oh,
Hey, Corey, don't stoop down to Flawless's level.
This is
Flawless, what
crazy, man.
United team did you guys? Was that Amarim, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And what team did you put out? Was it a weakened side?
It's a strong team. Yeah, a strong team. Very, very
United
strong.
and
Well,
Arsenal.
strong for United, should I say? Let me clarify that.
What team did Arsenal put out? Corey?
They put out a
I
strong
think-
team too.
Yeah, we put yeah. Like I remember like Odegaard played. That was the game Jesus done his knee. Martinelli played. I think Rice
Before
played.
Saka got
Saliba played. Yeah, we
Yeah,
put out a
if you
strong
Google
team,
it, you'll
bro.
see the lineups. Yeah, but it was a
Was that,
strong team from both sides.
before Saka got injured, right?
No, he was already injured by then. Saka got injured in December.
So why couldn't Arteta beat Man United then?
10 men, Man United, by the way. They had 10 men in that game.
Because he's Mikel. This is why. How else are you on top of a league for 93% of the time and don't win it?
I'm literally looking at now. We literally played.
You in
I'm
a
not
dance and you talk to a girl for
No,
93% of the night
First,
and
I'm
don't
literally
leave
just
with a
look back at it
number.
now. First, I'm literally just look back
You
at it
suck,
now.
man. Your game stinks. Your game stinks. You're at a rave party dance and you talk to a girl for 93% of the night and you get no deets. Your game is awful. Not overall, but that day is awful. No way are you talking to a girl for that long and don't get nothing. No deets, no number, no socials, nothing. What are we doing out here? I'm always the guy that has to says this shit all the time. Normally it's when I'm on the Sam's channel. That's why he drafts me in to say this obvious stuff. We can talk about this. We know why Arsenal. We know why
I'm really looking back on the team now. I'm really looking back at the guy in the dugout now, bro. I'm really looking back on the team we put out now.
Yeah.
Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Skelly,
right.
Odegaard, Jorginho, Marino, Jesus, Havertz, Martinelli, bro. Like literally, other than you can say like Marino doesn't start week in, week out. You and Jesus, literally everyone else in there starts week in, week out, bro.
I hate you. We're gonna close out shortly. Big up to Vader as well. He had to dip people as did
Big
De
up Vader
Niro,
every
as did
time,
Pat,
man.
as did Jess
I'll see him
as
Monday,
well.
bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Vader every single time. Yeah, to this United stuff quickly, people. What's this? This is new. Jadon Sancho gives priority to Napoli. Juventus continue talks with Manchester United as well, which is great news. Get some bread for Sancho. Get him moved on as
I want to
well.
pay them wages.
Hey, we just have to pay him off. You see that $5 million Chelsea got? Use that to help pay some of the wages off. Wherever they're offering, make the difference with that and just keep it stepping. Get the 20, 25 fit, whatever the fee is, and keep it moving. Whatever. Italian side Como have tried to sign Anthony in the recent days, but Brazilian winger is given priority to Real Betis. Manchester United are also aware of Anthony's preference to continue at Betis next season. No club-to-club agreement yet. That's from Fabrizio Romano. Hey, get him gone. Whether it's Real Betis, whether it's Como, there's a theme here, people. No negotiations or contact between AS Monaco and Andre Onana. Wait, Onana linked to Monaco. Why did they even keep him? What's going on?
I mean, what's going on? You guys linked with Martinez, isn't it?
Yeah, we got linked to Martinez, but I didn't know. This is news to me about Onana to Monaco. That is news.
Bro, no more. What's it called? No. Oh, nah.
Yeah,
that's just done, bro.
Yeah, gone. Oh yeah, Juventus have explored the conditions of a deal for Jadon Sancho. They'll formally approach United if they believe a move is realistic, and they are in touch with Sancho's representatives over personal terms. That's from at Sky Sports Chef. Atlanta's Marco Caneschi is among Manchester United's options to replace Andre Onana, who's being surveyed by AS Monaco. So clearly Monaco are in the market for a goalkeeper as well. So I'm not sure who they lost, but I don't know who this goalkeeper is, but it's all music to my ears in regards to getting these players gone. Onana, moving on. Same with Anthony, same with Sancho. Fabrizio Romano on the Embremo deal. Talks with Manchester United and Brentford are still ongoing. Still waiting on Manchester United to agree a fee with Brentford, which makes sense. Just get the deal done. It's pretty much my thoughts. And yeah, man, big up Tassie. I don't even know if you're still here, but he said happy birthday to Savage. Shout out to Savage every single time. And I think that's pretty much it, people. That is pretty much it. So yeah. Wait, is Troop? Nah, no way is Troop sleeping. Is he awake?
No way. Nah, no way.
Is he asleep? Ring him, give me a sec. He must have woken up. If not, I bail him.
So I'm telling you, bro, them Jamaican watch songs.
Yeah, man, I told him stop doing these shits. Let me check it now.
Games at midnight, bro.
Let me check. I'm gonna call him now.
He is. That's vile, bro.
I think he's asleep. Let me ring him now.
Oh, they're saying clip, bro. Nah, yeah, he's actually. Oh, nah, yeah, that's crazy.
Is he snoring? Let me ring him.
Oh, nah, he's up, bro. I mean, bro looks like, bro. My man looks like he's had about like 10 spliffs, but.
Yeah. Is he? Oh, wait, let me bell this fool, yo. Let me bell him, yo. Oh Lord, let me bell him. Yo, this guy is... Let me bow this guy, yo. Oh, Lord. See if it goes true. This guy picks up. I think he's awake, so we good. Suck his thing. See how he knows me. Treats me terribly. So it is. But what you not saying? Continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff, people. He's awake, right? He's good.
Yeah, he's awake.
All right, cool. I ignored, man, you know. Joke, man. All right, let's see what else you are saying. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel as well. Make sure subscribe to the Clips channel. Run up that like.
If y'all want to see all the times Forrest gets kicked off and back again, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I was saying, it's crazy. Mad work, man. It's mad. Already. AS Madison, we'll see. But I'm just liking the reports of all the players we're looking to sell. 40 million for Martinez is good, flawless. I'm with you. I like 40 million. I'm cool with the Martinez deal. I've said this. Do I think he's 40 million pounds worth of goalkeeper? Does he improve us by 40 million pounds or more? Yes. So bring him in.
Especially when you look at like who he's coming in to replace, bro.
Yeah.
Like, out of points, like you're going from points lost to points like saved.
Yeah. Does he gain us points? Yeah. You don't have to worry about him acclimatizing to the league. You don't have to worry about him acclimatizing to the country. You're good. Like he's down the road. He's in the Midlands. He's only in Birmingham.
Oh my God! Someone clipped up Troop snoring and posted it on IG.
No, he's not a joke. He's not a joke team, man. Not a joke team, yo.
That's what watching Jamaica will do to you, man.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I told him, man.
And I swear, this was one of like the earlier kickoffs as well.
I told him stop. All right, we gonna close out, people. Big up. Love to everyone that's locked in. You know what? We're gonna send you lot. Who else is live? Because Troops is gonna end because that stream's almost done. See who else is live. And we're live on the playback as well, people. Corey, shout out your channel. Let them know what you got coming up, where they can find you, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. Corey AFC. Sat right there. Big up everyone that tuned in. What do I have coming up? All the transfer news that's coming up, bro. So what's it called? Gyökeres. So I pray I don't gotta make no Sesko videos, bro. I swear to God. So any news on that? Any news on a winger, midfield, all that good stuff, man. What now?
Lee Gunner's live on his channel. Lee Reacts, and he has Troops up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll send you watching him snoring. We go send you lot to Gunner, man. Send you lot.
Yeah, what's it called?
Sarcasm City TV rated good as chat, people. I just say this video is not available publicly. What the fuck is going on? Oh yeah. You do I think we'll win the NBA?
Bro, what other content creators live at this time other than Lee, man? Like, the work rate is ridiculous.
Yeah, Gunner's ridiculous. He is. I think the Thunder win. That's Madison. I don't see Indiana winning.
I'll say this. Yeah, I'll say this about Game 7, right? If the Pacers are down by like 8, or down like 10 with like 5 minutes left, I'm back in Indiana, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah. And it's on the road as well. I've said the whole playoffs, bro, that these guys, the Pacers, road demons, man.
Yeah,
bro.
I think the whole playoffs, the Thunder haven't lost back-to-back games. I think the whole playoffs. They haven't lost back-to-back.
But I feel like even in like Game 6, bro, like I feel like they showed like the bear like that, like inexperience. Like you can see like a bit them like I feel like you can see like the age like coming out of them, bro. And like I'll say this also, bro, if the Pacers do win it, I feel obviously Halliburton's gonna get like all of the Halliburton's gonna get like all the credit, like NBA, like Bellingham and all that. But I'm telling you, bro, Pascal Siakam, I feel like he's gonna be he's definitely, if they ever win it, bro, he's gonna be the unsung hero of the whole series, 100%.
Yeah. He's been on smoke.
He's on
people
smoke, bro.
Will be live for Game 7 on the YouTube and on the playback Sunday night, people. I believe it's 1 a.m. UK time. It's either 1 a.m. Yeah, I believe it's 1 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. But we'll be live anyway. NBA Finals Game 7. Like I said, here on the YouTube channel and on the playback, double stream that. Head over to the playback right now because Steve's over there with a whole heap of crooks on there. And Scrub Size over there. Jazz is over there. So yeah,
Steve is not there with his woman.
Whole heap of crooks over there. I'm just seeing on the stage. Yeah, Jazz, Sai, Steve. Yeah.
Oh, Steve's not there with his woman, no?
No, he's not there. He's not there. Just cheesing with Kels, you know. He is. So yeah, people, head over to the playback. Don't put down Kels. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put down Kels. That's
What?
terrible of you. I said, don't put that on Kels. That's terrible of you. She ain't trying to put up with Steve. But yeah, you lot, playback, www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv, www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. I'll just download the playback app from your app store, people. They're live over there. NBA Club World Cup watch-alongs throughout the tournament, people. Throughout the tournament. We're over there currently doing the Bayern Munich Boca Juniors game. I'm not around tomorrow at all, people, so I'll be back Sunday in regards to content. But I believe Steve tomorrow is doing the Inter versus Urawa Reds game. I think he's doing Fluminense versus Ulsan and River Plate versus Monterrey. So 3 out of 4. Go check out the schedule over there on the playback as well. Again, subscribe to Corey AFC on YouTube. Subscribe to Veta Games TV on YouTube. Don't forget, go follow the Spotify as well. Sarcasm City TV. I need to update that. And Sarcasm City TV raid in League Winners chat. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.